Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live at Hilldale Hornets Stadium in Hilldale, Oklahoma. I'm Matt Merrill alongside my broadcast partner, Chris Sharp. Diamonds open up district play tonight, 0-3, looking for their first victory, facing a tough 2-1 Hilldale team. It's going to be a tough matchup tonight. We watch teams in warm-up. Both look ready to go. Should be a good matchup. I know the Diamonds are changing a few things up this week, so we'll see what happens.
I talked to Coach Beth a little bit earlier this week, and he said they've had a great week of practice, and coming off probably, definitely their best defensive performance a week ago against Tahlequah. They've done some different things offensively this week in practice, so I'm looking for them to really kind of have a coming out night, and what better night to do it than district play. Everybody is 0-0. Those first three games, they don't mean anything.
Absolutely. We've talked about that through the first three. Yes, they're 0-3, but they're improving each week. This is where it matters. This is where it counts. This is where seeding happens. It's over with. You're right.
Exactly.
0-0. Let's go now.
New season starts tonight, so we're looking forward to getting this thing kicked off. Like you said, they both look ready to go. Should be a good matchup tonight. I know Hilldale has their running back, Mikey Winston back. He was out last week against Beggs with a shoulder injury. He's back. He's suited up tonight, so it looks like he's going to go. So it should be a good contest tonight for sure.
Absolutely. We got some good football ahead. They're wrapping up homecoming right now. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with your keys to victory. Got some stats for you, so stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. And remember, kickoff set for 7:30 tonight. We'll be right back. This is MixTV Channel 19.
At Kiki's Country Kitchen, located just west of Sallisaw on Highway 64, enjoy breakfast anytime, along with daily lunch specials, which include chicken fried steak, smoked brisket, fish and chips, and our epic chili cheeseburger. Enjoy generous portions at great prices. Kiki's is open 7 days a week and always has a great selection of made-from-scratch pies and cakes. Check us out on Facebook or come and see us, 3301 West Cherokee in Sallisaw. Kiki's Country Kitchen.
Greenleaf Properties, offering the ultimate in personal, professional, friendly service in real estate to the residents in and around Sequoyah County. From our state-of-the-art website to our service that makes clients feel welcome, confident, and appreciated in one of life's major financial decisions. Visit us online at greenleafprop.com or come by our office anytime, located at 721 West Cherokee in Sallisaw.
Come home to Greenleaf Properties, where the customer always comes first.
I love this building. I mean, why would you tear down history? Let's make it more modern, but yet leave the history and the structure as it is. So I called Buzz, and we did a walk around, and it was he came back with a great bid, and what you're seeing today is what we put together. They did such a great job, always took care of me, always made me feel welcome. They have stability and they have a reputation, and I would highly recommend them.
Did you know that my mom's a superhero? Really? Yeah, when a tornado hits, they call my mom to come help. She races to the scene with her team, and they use their powers to help everyone get their things fixed. Whoa!
Everything okay with your friend back there?
Yeah, he's just never seen a superhero before.
Ask Shelter Agent Randall Baker about Shelter's competitive insurance rates.
Peters Agency in Sallisaw provides case management, home health, provider care, and hospice services. Hospice provides end-of-life care to the terminally ill of all ages. Skilled nurses, certified aides, and other hospice team members make scheduled visits to the patient whether they reside at home, in an assisted or independent living center, or nursing home. Peters Agency is one of only 4 hospice agencies in the state of Oklahoma to be nationally accredited by the Accreditation Commission for Healthcare.
Care with prayer changes things.
Local news, local events, MixTV Channel 19. Holly Borman. Justin Pettit. Local stories that matter. On the scene. News stories happening around you. Tune in each weekday at 6:30 and 9:30. MixTV Channel 19.
At Sallisaw Lumber, we are more than just a lumber yard. We are your full-service lumber company, hardware store, and appliance and flooring center all in one. If you don't find what you need, we'll order it for you. Our guys are standing at the counter ready to wait on you. And if you can't take it with you, we can deliver it to you for only $10. At Sallisaw Lumber, we've not forgot about good customer service. Sallisaw Lumber saves you time, saves you money.
Losing a loved one can be a devastating experience. Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home has been caring for families for more than 100 years. We have 8 licensed funeral directors, 4 pre-arrangement counselors, and 3 locations in Sequoyah County.
When my mother passed away, I called Agent Mallory Martin, and they handled every request and took care of every detail.
Remember, it doesn't cost more to call the best. Let our family serve your family.
New at McDonald's, a slushy sensation. McDonald's Minute Maid Slushies in 3 refreshing flavors.
Keep cool this summer with your choice of cherry limeade, orangeade, or fruit punch.
At Charlie's Chicken, you can expect a delicious variety of freshly fried chicken complemented by over 10 home-style side options along with delicious desserts. Enjoy daily specials or a signature combo meal like Charlie's famous chicken chunks. Still want more? Their lunch and evening buffets are served 7 days a week and filled with all your favorites. For those on the go, drop by Charlie's drive-thru window and ask about catering too. Warning, chicken's so good, it'll knock your socks off. Charlie's Chicken in Sallisaw, 720 West Cherokee Avenue.
MixTV Channel 19, your home for Black Diamond Sports.
You're watching Sallisaw's MixTV Channel 19.
In Sallisaw, see your good neighbor State Farm agent Shannon Van for your insurance and financial needs.
Do you know all the benefits of being a AAA member, like the discounts on insurance for home and auto, great rates on life insurance, or the emergency roadside service that pays for your membership if you only use it once? And AAA can save you up to $600 per year on insurance if your teen completes AAA's parent-taught driver's education program. If you like to be treated like a person and not just a number, then see Misty Bailey, your local AAA insurance agent.
At Diamond Express, we offer quality fuel at a premium price, ice-cold beverages, snacks, and lottery tickets. But the great deals don't stop there. We are the perfect spot for hot homemade breakfast, a full plate for only $2.99. On that busy lunch break, stop by and grab a meal from our deli. Choose from hamburgers, corn dogs, burritos, and our hand-breaded chicken tenders. Our brand new rewards program saves you money with a sign-up bonus, a birthday bonus, and so much more. Diamond Express, 712 South Kerr Boulevard in Sallisaw.
Looking for an authentic Mexican restaurant that is both affordable and delicious? Then look no further. El Toro's Mexican Restaurant in Sallisaw and Muldrow serves the best original Mexican food around. Be it lunch or dinner, you'll think you're in Mexico. With El Toro's hot tamales, crunchy tacos, delicious burritos, homemade salsa, and mouth-watering dinner platters baked with fresh ingredients and original spices every day. In Sallisaw, 2610 East Cherokee Avenue, and in Muldrow on West Chantel Smith Boulevard, open 7 days a week.
On a starless Wednesday night, disaster strikes. The call goes out and shelter insurance is on the way. Disaster is helpless against shelter's awesome powers.
Oh, you're working on Mom's comic book.
It's the graphic novel, Dad.
Okay. The superhero's home and she's got pizza?
Yes!
Find your insurance superhero at shelterinsurance.com.
You can save when you insure both your home and auto with Shelter. See Randall Baker for details.
They were there when you took your first steps. They taught you how to ride a bike. They saved and put you through college. Your parents, they cared for you your entire life. Now is the time to ensure their finances are protected and well-being in order. Call the law offices of Flynn, Edwards, and O'Neill.
For elder law and Medicaid asset protection, call Jeff Edwards at Flynn, Edwards, and O'Neill. Your lawyers for life.
And we're back here at Hornet Stadium. Black Diamonds taking on Hilldale Hornets, opening up district play tonight. Oh, Diamonds 0-3 on the year. Hilldale 2-1, coming off a loss to Beggs last week. You know, I know they were missing their top running back last week, which had to hurt them. He's a nice athlete. Right. Played real tough against Sallisaw last year, so he's one to watch. Mikey Winston, number 1 for the Hornets. But, you know, to start things off, before we get to the keys to victory, we talked to Coach Hawkins down on the field, and he said they're going to look to get more aggressive tonight, a lot more blitzing, a lot more things that Hilldale has not seen on film this year. So we'll see how that plays. That should be a big factor in tonight's game.
Well, if you look at what they did last week against Tahlequah, it was all about containing the quarterback and making the quarterback make rushes, throws, and getting pressure. And Coach Hawkins talked about that exact thing, that this Hilldale quarterback tonight is a big kid, big, tall, 6'4" kid. But if they get a little bit of pressure on him, they feel like they can make him rush his throws, which are going to cause some inaccuracies and Coach Hawkins really wants to get a turnover. He really wants to start getting turnovers on this, trying to get the offense better field position. If you'll remember back to last week, it seemed like our offense was always starting deep in our own end zone, having to go 80 yards, 90 yards to score. So, that's going to be a big key tonight. You look at some of the keys to Sallisaw, and we'll pull them up here. The first one, for me, is they have to find an identity on offense. They have to find what they're going to be. Are they going to be a running team? Are they going to be a play-action pass team? And with Caden Bailey making his second start tonight, you really think he had to have had a great week of practice. He saw some film. We talked to the coaches. There's some things that he wished he could have had back. He missed some throws last week that he really wanted back. But all in all, I thought he did a fantastic job last week, not forcing things. And so look tonight for them to really start to develop an identity on the offensive side of the ball.
And he is, and you're right. It's his first start, and you can't expect, maybe our expectations were too high, but that was wrong on us. He did make the good decisions. When he didn't show any indecisiveness, is what I'm trying to say, and he didn't force any throws that he didn't have to make.
He tucked the ball when he needed to tuck it and run. He didn't force anything downfield. The second thing for Sallisaw tonight, Matt, they have to start fast. If you think about all three of these first games, they've gotten a touchdown scored against them really early in the game, which caused them to have to play from behind. So I look for this team tonight to really come out, like Coach Hawkins said, be aggressive and really try to start a little bit faster. Third thing for Sallisaw is on defense, and it was a key last week, and I thought they did a great job doing that. But tonight, it's got to get some 3-and-outs. Get off the field on third down. This team, Hilldale, is not going to go for it on fourth down in a crazy spot on the field. They're going to be traditional, and if you stop them on third down, they're going to punt it away and give your offense a chance to go down there and score some points. And then the last thing for Sallisaw to do tonight is shut down the run. Like you mentioned, Matt, they're going to have their running back tonight. We don't know. We asked the coaches. We don't know how banged up he might still be, how effective he's going to be. It's a shoulder injury, so if they get a couple of hits on him early, kind of get him to the ground and maybe ding that shoulder, maybe he comes off. But you got to shut down the run tonight against Winston because, like you said, he ran all over the place last year. He's still running.
He's a little scat back type guy, and if he hits that corner, he's gone and nobody's catching him. So, they do need to get 3-and-outs, and they need to give that defense a break. They've kind of picked up the slack here the first couple of weeks, but that's just because the offense was trying to find an identity. They got a new quarterback change, so a lot of things are happening. Expect things to be a little different tonight, a little more aggressive also, I believe, on the offensive side. I think that's going to happen.
And this is a great opportunity for Sallisaw to kind of establish themselves as a force in District 4A4. Hilldale, I would say coming into the season, Hilldale was probably one of your top two teams picked to win the league between them and Metro. So if you can come out tonight and opening night in the league and beat Hilldale tonight here on their home field, that says a lot about you going forward. Forget about what happened those first three games.
Yeah. And you're right. It's like you said earlier, it's going to show that you're for real. It's going to let everybody know you're for real. Because this year is going to be one of the toughest years. This district is good.
It's really good.
Everybody all around. I don't know that there's a great team in this district. There's a lot of good teams in this district.
And they're physical. And we talked about this, you and I did yesterday. I mean, you think about how physical and how good the district's going to be. Matt, they played their non-conference league, their first three games, the three games they've lost, were against, Catoosa, Stigler, and Tahlequah, who right now are a combined 10-0. Those three teams that they've gotten beat by have not lost a game.
So then, when you see 0-3 on the record next to their name, you've got to factor that in.
Absolutely.
They've not played cupcakes.
No.
This season.
And last week, I think last week they played well enough to win. They just got to find some things offense, put some points on the board. But the defense played well enough to win last week.
Absolutely. We'll get some stats popped up here before we get kickoff ready.
Right, and these are averages. These are the averages for the first 3 games of the season for each team. You look at the points scored. definite advantage to Hilldale there. I think that's where, Coach Hawkins was talking about being more aggressive, trying to make that a smaller number tonight.
Force turnovers.
That's
turnovers,
the key. Right.
That's what they've got to do here, especially with an offense that is learning and growing and finding that identity. You need those turnovers. That's as good as 3 and outs. I mean, you get the ball, get good field position. It can do a myriad of things. Right. Confidence booster for your team.
And I think if you're looking at those passing yards and rushing yards, if you're Sallisaw, if you're Coach Lutmer and Coach Bethel, you would like those to be a little bit more balanced. To have more rushing yards per game, more passing yards per game to kind of match your rushing yards. You look over at Hilldale's side, they're going to throw the ball around. They're going to run it all over the place too. So, good defensive test tonight for Sallisaw, but it's not anything that they won't be able to. It's a challenge they're ready to go for.
We've talked about the Hilldale running back. He is averaging, I think, a little over 8 yards per carry so far this season. He missed about a game and a half. And he's still got almost 300 yards rushing on the season.
But, we've seen, though, I think Shakota is the game that he kind of got hurt in. Mm-hmm. If you can hit him, and if you can put some hits on him early, he is a smaller guy, and so you may have a chance to make, him start to think. Maybe, he tweaks that shoulder, and you got their backup in.
Absolutely. And, we haven't talked about their quarterback, one to watch for, 6'4", big frame, so he's going to be tough to bring down. And I know he's got a little bit of speed. Hawkins talked about he's going to be tough to contain, but just like last week, they were able to contain a more experienced, seasoned veteran quarterback in Aldridge.
In my opinion, they were able to contain a Division I athlete last week, and this guy's going to be. I really do. I look for Sallisaw's defense to do a lot of the same things. He's a big, tall kid, and we watched him a little bit in pregame. He can throw the ball, so you just got to get some pressure on him to make him start forcing some of those throws and hopefully get some turnovers.
We're ready to go. Juan Castor going to kick off here for the Black Diamonds. Hilldale's going to receive the opening kickoff.
Well, I'm glad that sun went down behind those bleachers.
Absolutely. Looks like we got a little timeout on the field. Chris, can you see those numbers? Trying to see who's deep. I love the uniforms for the Hornets. Kind of look like the color rush for the 49ers in the Thursday night NFL game
looks
last
like
night.
It's, it was number 6. Devin Hembry, and he's going to come out and be replaced by Mikey Winston. Mikey Winston,
so
number 1.
If he's good enough to go on the kickoff return, he's healthy.
They're not going to kick it anywhere near him, I don't think. No.
Short kick to about the 25. That's number 5 for the Hornets. Dawson Neighbors. He's going to be brought down at about the 39-yard line. So pretty good field position here for the Hornets. Got to hand it to the crowd mic tonight, picking up the Diamond Spirit.
The cheerleaders are regional champions. They're a little bit pumped up.
Absolutely. They got state tomorrow in Norman. So congratulations to our cheerleaders. Here we go. It's going to be shotgun. Winston's going to be to Jared Nell, the quarterback, to his right. Man in motion. And hand off straight up the middle of Winston. Nice little cut move, but he's not able to go anywhere. Wrapped up in the backfield. That's freshman Trenton Jones with a good tackle.
Good, and that's Winston. What do they list him as? They list him at 5'5", 150. So you just got to wrap up and wait for your help because he's probably not going to be strong enough to wiggle through a lot of tackles.
So 2nd down and 8, 2-yard pickup for the Hornets. Looks like they'll be strictly shotgun. Going to boot to his left. He's got a wide open receiver down low.
Breakdown, make a tackle.
Game,
good job.
Good pursuit by the defensive player. That's Matt Fulbright. It's a good tackle there. Held him to a less than a 4-yard gain. That's a play that can easily turn into 8, 10, 12 yards.
Missed that one. If he breaks one tackle.
It's good pursuit by the Black Diamonds. It's a 3rd down and 3. Ball at their own 47-yard line for the Hornets. Nearly drew the Black Diamonds offsides, able to get back in time. Check over. They're not in any hurry. About 5 seconds on the play clock. Some motion, man. They're going to have some movement on the offensive line.
There you go.
So that's going to push them back.
It's a good job by the Sallisaw defense to be disciplined there. You could tell they were doing hard counts, trying to draw them off sides to get that easy, free first down. And Sallisaw did a good job right there, not letting them get in their head. And then ultimately, Hilldale makes the mistake, and you back them up 5.
So 3rd and 8, big game changer for the Black Diamond defense.
It's the band literally right below us and to the left. It feels like they are right there. It's good, though. It's a good atmosphere. A lot of Sallisaw folks made the trip tonight here to Hilldale, so that's good. Good to see the travel.
So throws the pass complete downfield. That's number 9, Trey Mitchell. Nice throw and catch. I saw a little, and maybe we can look at the
McDonald's replay.
Yeah, we got a little action on that right tackle spot. We had a good pursuit by the defensive end, it looked, but that looked like he was dragged to the ground. See right here with the fight on the left side of the line, or no, excuse me, right there is the right guard. But good throw and catch from for the Hornets quarterback, Trey Mitchell.
That's part of not letting them get behind you. They've got some athletic receivers, and Diamonds need to be aware that they're going to try to get behind you.
So handoff goes up the middle. He's going to take it off the right side, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Is Mikey Winston. Touchdown for the Hornets.
Well, he's quick.
Diamonds had him backed up on a 3rd and 8. 2 plays later, they're able to get into the end zone. His ability to make those quick cuts at the line of scrimmage.
Got really quick feet.
Impressive.
Good vision. He saw that hole open up on the right side, and he darted out there. Doesn't look like the shoulders bothered him too much on that drive.
So now we're going to see what the Diamonds can do to answer.
And that's, part of the key to the game, starting fast. I mean, yeah, you gave up a touchdown there, but let's see how they can respond. If they can come back and match that touchdown, I mean, it washes it out, so you're okay there.
For the first time. Oh, they're going to delay a game on the extra point. Not sure what that was all about. Somebody, I think, didn't get lined up right.
Number 10, Peyton Bennett.
That's number 10, Peyton Bennett, in the tip the extra point, and it is blocked.
Nice job.
Blocked by the Black Diamonds, so maybe that could come into play later.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, you never know this early in the game, but yeah, you're right. I mean, later on in the game, you need a point. That's good. That could be huge. A big special team play by the Diamond defense to come up with a block extra point. It's one of those things where you don't really think a whole lot about it until the 4th quarter when you're like, man, I really wish we would have had that extra point back in the 1st. All right, so let's see what kind of answer that we can get offensively. And like we talked about in the pregame, Matt, start trying to, figure out who this Sallisaw offense is going to be with Caden Bailey as your quarterback. Because what you develop into now is what you're going to have for the next, year and a half. I mean, because he's going to be there as a senior next year, so that's going to be very similar to what you're going to have for the next, foreseeable future here.
We got back deep is Marcus Murray making his first start of the year. I think he's been injured for the last 2 or 3 weeks. He's going to catch it at the 1-yard line. Nice deep kick. Got a seam up the middle. Across the 30, makes a spin move, gets to the 35-yard line. Marcus Murray on the return.
Good speed there by Marcus Murray. Number 14. Now, what's the story with Marcus Murray? Is he a transfer in?
No, he's been injured.
He's been injured, okay.
He played basketball. I don't think he played football last year. I don't recall.
Okay.
But he's a heck of an athlete.
That was a good, yeah. That's a good athletic play there to get up in the hole and get some, good field position.
Hunter Williams, the tailback. Bailey takes the snap. He's going to hand off the left tackle. Nowhere to run. He's going to be wrapped up at about 39, about a yard, or excuse me, at 34. About a yard loss on the play. 2nd down and 11.
Brings up second and 11 for Sallisaw.
About 9:15 now remaining in the opening quarter. 6-0 Hornets. Scored on their opening possession. Diamonds were able to block the extra point. Second down and 11 here. Pass is going to sail over the head of Matt Fulbright. Got a little pressure in his face. Had to get that ball out, and he couldn't quite finish his follow-through, it looked like, so he kind of released the ball high.
Had to throw that ball a little bit sooner than I think he probably wanted to. Caused him to overthrow it a little bit, but we're having a little bit of trouble getting our scoreboard up on the screen, so until we get that fixed, guys, we'll keep you updated with the time and the score.
It's going to be third down and 11. Ball on their own 34. Diamonds down. Trail 6-0. Bailey's going to drop back. Three-step drop, has him take off to his right. Had a man open downfield. I don't think you could see him. That pressure was too stout there for him to really look up and look downfield. Brock Owensby on the sack.
But notice that Hilldale defensive line is not getting down into any stances. They're just kind of upright, standing upright, just bull rushing. Got some pressure on Bailey. Had a backside post open, but like you said, he rushed out. He was flushed out of the pocket to the right, and he just probably couldn't see back there. And you don't teach quarterbacks to throw back across the field like that anyway. So.
Pretty good punt. Winston's going to take it at about the 30-yard line, just carrying that ball out there. Nowhere to go. Good job by the punt team for the Black Diamonds. They were all over him.
Yeah, that wasn't going nowhere. That's one of those things as a Hilldale coach, you really just basically just fair catch it and keep it right there.
Maintain possession.
Exactly. Don't lose yardage.
Diamonds was number 92, Adrian Ramirez. Hornets first and 10 from the 26.
Be first and down from the 26 for the Hornets. They're on top 6-0, scoring on their opening possession. It's a 5-play drive, covering about 60 yards. Hand off to Winston. He skirts quickly through that line. He's going to get all the way across midfield. He just squirted right through there. He
looked like they had him stopped at the line of scrimmage, and then just out he goes.
You know, there's something to say about speed, and it's hard to contain. And if there's any holes in that line before you realize it, he's gone.
Yep.
So they're really going to have to close the gaps, especially from that first and second defense right there with the linemen and linebackers. Nail's going to keep it. He's going to take it around the right edge. Got some running room. Down to the 35. Looks like he's pushed out of bounds after another first down for the Hornets.
Looks like to me right now the Sallisaw defensive ends are getting sucked in. I don't know if they're diving in or if they're getting blocked in, but they're getting sucked in and they're allowing the outside coverage contained to kind of slip a little bit.
So I guess they marked him. Looks like they got out of bounds short. So second down and 1 here for the Hornets. Ball on the 37. Hand off to Winston up the middle. He's going to get the first down. Has some running room. Shakes one tackler across the 25 down to the 21.
21-yard line.
It's going to be another Hornet first down. 7:13 now remaining in the first.
Hornets first and 10.
They do need to get fired up. Handoff goes to Winston. This time he's tripped up. Right past the line of scrimmage. Short pickup on the play. It's going to bring up second down for the Hornets.
Good job by the defense there, getting into the backfield and disrupting that running play from the very start. And like we talked about last week a lot, Matt, a lot of that is timing, and to get that timing disrupted right off the bat like that can really help and obviously lead to tackles behind the line of scrimmage or for 1-yard gains.
Shotgun snap. Nobody open. Good pursuit by the defensive line as Jace Nicholson coming in. Brody Nicholson able to push him out of bounds along with Drew Didway.
He does show it, being 6'4", doesn't look like he's that fast, but those strides, the quarterback, he's getting 3 or 4 yards a stride.
Looks like Jaron Nell may be cramping up or twisted his ankle. Looks like he's limping around. So another big, long third down here for the Hornets. 3rd and 9 this time. Ball on the Black Diamond 20. 6:32 and counting. 6-0 your score. Hornets on top. Going to boot to his right. He's got a man open in the hitch. It's caught. It's going to be a first down. Hornets down to the 10-yard line.
That's just a lot of cushion out there on the corner. Know the down and distance. You got to know the down and distance there.
Especially inside the red zone. You really don't want to give them that much room. You got a safety help over the top in case they run a flag or a hitch and go or a fade into the end zone. So you got to kind of keep your coverage right there, and especially when it's 3rd and 8. So it'll be 1st and goal at the 10. Handoff goes to Winston. Nowhere to run. He'll be pushed in the backfield. Loss of 2. Didway in there, and I think the entire defensive front.
Drew Didway. Loss of about 1 on the play brings up 2nd and goal from the 11.
2nd and goal now from the 11-yard line. He's got a receiver split way out here, but he's going to keep it up the middle. He's able to get about 3 yards. He's going to bring up 3rd down and goal for the Hornets.
He can get 3 yards just falling.
3rd and 7, or 3rd and goal from the 7.
Be interested to see what.
Look for maybe a play action, maybe a boot to this side, the near side over here.
Try to sneak that fullback around.
He's going to fake
play action. Good pursuit.
Boot to his right. We got a flag. Looks like probably going to be holding.
Looks like it was thrown right there where holding would be called.
So I would assume they would decline this. I didn't get a chance to watch the kicker and warm-ups for the Hornets.
I think you probably back him up here and make him run it again, and then if you can stop him, it's a longer kick.
I don't know when you're guaranteeing 4th down. Those don't come around often. The choice, anyways, where you got the option.
They are. Good call. Good call, Matt. Sometimes we have to disagree, right? They are going to run the kicker out, and I'm with you. I didn't get a chance to see him kick in pregame, so we'll see. We'll see kind of what kind of kicking game they're going to have here. We've obviously blocked an extra point already, so
this will be from around the 10-yard line. So it's going to be
it's an area where you might think about faking it right here. If you've got a fake field goal in play,
nearly blocked it again. I can't quite tell. Looks like it's going to go through the uprights. And good. So that's going to make it 9-0. 5:05 remaining in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break. And we're 0 your score. Hilldale on top. Hilldale set to kick it off to the Black Diamonds. Another deep kick. This time looks like it may go. It's about to the 1-yard line. It's Murray again to see if he can find a seam. Nowhere to run. They kind of closed that gap up they left last time.
They had that one balled up pretty good this time. Looked like the same return for Sallisaw. It just wasn't quite there this time around.
Yeah, and you're in that area where on the kickoff, do you catch it at the 1 or let it roll in? As soon as it touches the end zone, it's a guaranteed touchback. But you saw last time he started at the 35.
Exactly.
As opposed to the 25. So
obviously you're taking a risk if you let it bounce, in play.
And it's a football. I understand it's not guaranteed to bounce that way. But you got a speedster back there, so I don't mind at all. Taking your chances on the return. So 18-yard line's where we're going to start. 1st and 10 for the Black Diamonds. Bailey at quarterback. Hunter Williams to his left. Or excuse me, that's
is Bailey keeping the ball?
Is that Lemons, I believe. Yep. Bailey's going to keep it. He's going to get to about the 20-yard line. Pick up a 2. And that was, we have Michael Lemons in the backfield right now. Hunter Williams checking in now.
2 yards on the carry. Brings up second. It's 8 from the 20.
Good matchup to watch tonight, Matt. If you're looking for good matchups, both the Hilldale defensive ends are smaller guys and they're quick rushers, and so our tackles, Bartell and Wiley, going to have their hands full because those are quick guys. Good cut there.
Good run by Hunter Williams, slipping through. Got one man to beat. He breaks the tackle, but he can't stay in bounds. That's going to be about a 26-yard pickup for Hunter Williams.
Let's take a look at McDonald's replay on that and watch that offensive line just kind of get the push upfield on this play to open up that hole for Hunter Williams. Just having their way. Look at that hole up on the left side there. Good block there by Wiley, number 54, coming back. Springing the runner.
Really like getting him outside, get him to the tackle
nice
spot.
Nice job. It's a nice play. Good play all around.
He can really use his speed. First and 10, Black Diamonds, handoff again to Williams. He's got another hole.
Josh Wiley on that play. Let's take a look at that replay again, McDonald's replay. Josh Wiley's having a great game tonight on the offensive line. Watch him pull here from his position on the right side of the offensive line, number 54. He'll pull around, and then he'll get the block that springs Hunter Williams right here. Boom. Into the hole we go. Nice job. Nice play.
8-yard pickup. So 29 yards and 2 plays for Hunter Williams. It's going to be second down and 2, 3:28 left in the first, 9-0 your score. Hornets on top. Bailey's going to keep it. He's going to go nowhere. Wrapped up quickly at the 49.
1 yard on the game brings up 3rd and 1 from the 50-yard line.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 2. Third down and 2 in midfield for the Diamonds. It's their best drive of the game so far.
Need a big push off this offensive line. Just get a first down right here.
It's going to go off the left guard. It's going to get the first down. Stretches out nicely.
Good job.
Gets that extra yard. Hunter Williams.
Jason Nicholson, yeah. A little bit bigger body in there just to push through, get those 2 yards you need to reset the chain. So good job there by the offense. Good looking drive they've got going here. They've done a great job blocking, creating holes for their running backs, and this has just been an all-run drive to this point, eating up some clock.
First down and 10. Pistol set. Hunter Williams in the backfield is going to hand off up the middle to Hunter.
Good first down play. Good job. For Hunter Williams at his size to be able to get up in between the tackles like that amongst all those big linemen.
And you see him kind of.
And you can watch him go back forward. Now he's juggling off the field holding his shoulder. That's not a good sign.
No, he's pointing. Looks like he's pointing at his ribs. Or his chest. But he kind of zigzagged his way through that little bit.
He does a good job in that.
Yes. Second down and 4, 6-yard carry for Hunter Williams. You're right, though. Good, long, sustaining drive here for the Black Diamonds, what they really needed and what their defense needed. Nicholson's going to go off left tackle, going to pick up.
You just have to start capping these drives, Matt, with points. You have to. It's one thing to get this drive going and take off all this clock and keep their offense off the field, but if you don't score, it is for nothing. And so, you really want to put points on the board here if you're Sallisaw. And I would think at some point as he runs off the field, though, but you've got number 18, Drew Didway, big guy at tight end. Get him involved in that offense on those play actions, booting around, getting him on a drag route across the middle, get behind the linebackers and get him to the ball in open space and let him run a little bit.
We saw he had pretty good hands in warm-ups. Bailey's going to boot out. He has no time again to throw. He's going to be brought down to the backfield at the 45-yard line. He had a few guys open here. They had a kind of a tri-level.
Right. Yeah, they had we called
route
tri. Yeah, open receiver in the flat, then one mid-level, and then a deep ball. But he just had no time.
See what they're going to do. 22 seconds now. Looks like they're going to probably let the first quarter end here as it's ahead of the play clock by a few seconds. So 15 seconds to go. We're going to wind down at the end of the first quarter. Hornets on top, 9-0. Diamond's got a tough call here. Hilldale territory, 44-yard line, 4th down and 6. So stay tuned. Got a big play coming up. We'll be right back for Mix TV Channel 19.
Forever Memories Funeral Services offers local ownership with deep roots in the community and a caring staff dedicated to serving Sequoyah County and surrounding communities. We provide ceremonies uniquely designed to celebrate the life journey of your loved one. We welcome you to take advantage of all our services, including pre-planning and grief counseling. Forever Memories Funeral Services, bringing family and friends together in a time of loss.
And we're back. Diamonds have a 4th down and 6.
Also, Hornet fans, make sure you go visit the quarterback club. They're selling t-shirts, sweatshirts, all kinds.
About to start the second quarter.
What do you think, Matt? Do you think they go for it here? Look over there and ask Coach Lutmer what do you think they're going to do.
You know, field position is dangerous, especially when you have a good punter like Sallisaw does. And so if he's able to – but you can't guarantee that ball is going to stop before it hits the end zone.
No, and the defense has shown –
they are going to go for it.
They are going to go for it, okay. I would say a big play here for your season. If you want to go there that early in this game, and this is a big play for the Sallisaw Black Diamonds to be able to continue this drive and score some points and make this a game.
Here we go, shotgun formation, Hunter Williams to Caden Bailey's right.
Looks like he got cover 2 over the top.
Quads receivers, 2 on each side. We're going to have a timeout on the field called by the Diamonds. Going to think this over a little more.
Probably trying to see what kind of coverage they were going to get.
Especially showing a formation they haven't shown tonight.
Right.
With that, we call the quads. There's many different ways you can do it. Deuces. We got 2 receivers on each side. So
looks like they had 2 safeties over the top on each side of the field. So.
Everybody, don't forget, you can catch the replay of tonight's game tomorrow at 10 a.m. and Sundays and Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. live on Mix TV Channel 19. Also, if you want to catch us from your phone, check out your Facebook and pull up our page, and it may just come right up. But we're streaming the game live tonight on Facebook, which adds just another dimension in the Mix TV Channel 19 arsenal to watch this football game. No excuses.
I like being on Facebook. Do I have a Facebook? I think I do. I don't get on it.
It's inactive. Canceled due to inactivity. All right, here we go.
Twins to either side of the field. Same cover 2 look.
And there's a really high flag
He
thrown.
launched that flag in the air.
He is not happy about something.
Did he just throw somebody out?
Maybe some talking going on. Taunting against the Hornets. That's a huge penalty.
I think he just ejected number 16, which would be Hunter Ryhard, senior defensive end. That's one of those defensive ends I was talking about that were, just quick rushers. If he's not able to play the rest of this game, that's going to be a big blow for the Hilldale defense. Matt, you and I talked about in the pregame, we were down on the field.
Let's go ahead and tell everybody it's an automatic first down.
Yeah.
By the way.
No need for a 4th down play here.
But now I'm curious to know what that play was.
We were talking about before the game, that Hilldale team had some swagger. They had a little bit of attitude down there in warm-ups, kind of jawing back and forth with the Sallisaw players. So that really doesn't surprise me a whole lot.
Handoff goes to Jace Nicholson. Going to pick up about 2 inside the 30 down to the 27-yard line.
Matt, glad to have our stat guy, Bobby Qualls, back tonight. We got some first quarter stats. Hunter Williams was a leading rusher, had 4 rushes for 33 yards. And freshman Trenton Jones was the leading tackler on defense in the first quarter with 3 tackles. So there's some first quarter stats for you, and we're glad to have Mr. Bobby back here doing some stats for us tonight live and in color.
We're not in black and white?
No, it's live and in color.
Oh. Handoff goes to Hunter Williams. Nowhere to run. Balled up at the line of scrimmage. So we're going to have 3rd down and long for the Diamonds. Inside a minute in the second quarter.
Hornets number 66, Josh Chrysler. Also number 15. Are the Hornets tie neighbors? No gain on the play, brings up 3rd and 7.
We need to get Bobby to get our time of possession chart, because this drive is really sustained. Took up a lot of time.
Half of the first quarter and then pretty much, obviously this entire second quarter, which is what they want to try to do, I think.
Bailey drops back. Waits just a little too long. There's nobody open. Kind of a coverage sack.
Flag came flying in from the back judge into, where the line of scrimmage originally was. So we'll see what penalty we saw back there.
This will be interesting, especially with the implications of the play.
It's like they're talking to the Sallisaw captain.
Which is what you want to see as a Black Diamond fan.
Absolutely what you want to see. Yeah, they're going to mark it forward. So it's something against
face
mask. I think it was face mask, defensive face mask.
Or hands to the face.
Yeah.
So automatic 1st down. Saved
first
again
down. Here we go.
On a penalty.
We'll take it.
See what they're going to do here. Nope, it's going to be a 10-yard penalty. So that moves, or excuse me, 5-yard penalty. So that'll make it 3rd down and a lot more manageable now at the 28-yard line. Or excuse me, the 23-yard line.
The 24-yard line. 3rd and 4. For the Black Diamonds.
3rd down and 4. There's some interference.
Pass interference on Drew Didway. I love the play call.
Yeah.
You got that big body down there. Get him in front. He had good position on his defensive back.
Let's take a look at the McDonald's replay and see if we can
You can show that positioning.
The good move that he made. Drew Didway makes a great move, gets position, and the defender has no choice. And that will be an automatic 1st down. So if you watch Drew Didway, he split out right, gets inside, and
Great positioning. Great positioning by Didway.
Defensive back had no choice but to try to break that play up and get there a little early, make contact. So, hey, we'll use the penalties to get into the red zone. I'm all for that.
You think we're gonna get the Mountain Drew package right here? We're getting close.
The Mountain Drew package. We did get permission to use that again tonight from its creator, so.
Bailey in the pistol set. Takes the snap. Handoff goes to Williams. He's hit hard at the line of scrimmage by number 20.
Looks like Hilldale dialed up. They brought their safety, number 3, Caden Kerr, up from the safety position into a blitz, and he just read it perfectly and was right there to meet Hunter Williams in the hole.
Him and Owensby, 6 foot, 210 linebacker.
Actually 1 yard on the game. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 from the 11. Shotgun, we got Michael Lemons this time in the backfield.
Oh, man.
High snap, nowhere to go. He's going to be smothered behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Diamonds inside the red zone.
Well, Matt, that big offensive line is going to have to start doing a little bit better job pass protecting for Caden Bailey, giving him just a little bit more time to throw that football. He has receivers open, but he is running for his life out there, early on in this game when they try to throw the ball, which, obviously, from experience, that is not a good feeling, knowing that you're going to get hit on every play.
You know, their run protection, their run blocking has been very strong tonight. Very good, getting a good push at the line. Their pass protection's been a little off, and credit those quick, fast.
Well, they're speed rushing on the ends, which
for the Hornets. You got a little blocking help, nowhere to throw it. He's going to be brought down past the 20-yard line.
Got to get rid of the ball.
You know, we did talk about this. We're definitely not gonna beat up this young man. He's doing a heck of a job coming in, making a start when he's been practicing all season at a different position. But there's times where you just have to get rid of the ball.
Just got to throw it away.
And you know, whether it's throw it away or kind of make your reads. But what he's gonna have to do is just gonna have to, as he goes, he's gonna learn. He's gonna get faster at making those reads.
Oh yeah, the game will slow down. The game's still probably going real fast for Caden right now, and the game's going to start to slow down.
And the kick by Castor is no good.
And he'll learn. I mean, that's what happens. You take a sack there. You know, a couple sacks that possession down close to the goal line, and you make your field goal a little bit further, and so, yeah, like you said, he'll learn to start throwing that ball away and kind of just preserving what you have, which is a first and goal situation.
So Hilldale's going to take over at their own 20-yard line. So that was at least, what, a 9-minute possession?
Oh, absolutely.
For the Diamonds?
Yeah.
Multiple penalties, first downs.
Taunting call. You don't see those often, but.
On a 4th down, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Before the snap. Nell's going to keep it up the middle. He's got some room. Breaks the 2 shoestring tackles. Crosses midfield. It's going to be tough to catch. We got Leslie chasing him. Good blocking downfield for the Hornets. He's going to get into the end zone. 80-yard touchdown run from Jared Nell. And he earned every bit of that. And he had good blocking downfield. 2 receivers down there.
His receivers did a good job blocking for him, and he kept zigzagging. And
yeah, because it looked like Ben and Leslie had him.
The defenders just couldn't get a good line of sight on him. Well, that's tough. That's a tough one right there. You look like you're about to go score and make this a game, and then miss field goal, and now you're down 2 scores.
Extra point pending. The extra points up, and it is through the uprights. 8:19 remaining in the half, 16-0. Hornets on top. We'll be right back for Mix TV Channel 19.
Join the winning team with Gray Brothers and Kubota with preseason kickoff pricing like a Kubota M135 GHDTC coupled with Land Pride's RC3615 rotary cutter to make acres of cleaning up a cinch. Or for the ultimate riding mower experience, try our all-new Kubota Z700 series mowers and get 0% financing for 48 months. Plus, the all-new Kubota BV4160 and 4180 hay balers are in stock. Get your Kubota preseason kickoff pricing today at Gray Brothers Equipment.
And we're back. 8:19 remaining in the half. 16-0. Hornets on top of the Black Diamonds. Hornets set to kick off. Marcus Murray back deep for the Black Diamonds. They've been kicking off pretty deep, about the 1-yard line every time. So we'll see if Murray gets a chance to make a good return.
He's got a good leg, and the Diamonds need to set up a return. You know, they probably practiced this week. They probably saw on film. They don't do the pooch kick like most teams will today, and so.
Which is real refreshing to see. I want to see some action on the kickoff. Straight up the gut.
Worm burner.
It's going to give Murray some time to run. Trying to find a hole here. Slips through the tacklers, across the 40 spin move, down to the 45-yard line. I thought he was definitely going to be followed up back there at the 30. So
explosive.
Excellent. And you know what? That squib kick gave him plenty of time, because if you luck out and get the right bounce, man, you're ahead of the game.
The ball got there really fast, and he was able. Hey, we got to find a way to get him the ball on offense. Let's get him the ball.
You have speed. You just figure out a way to get him the ball. First and 10, 45-yard line. Good field position here for the Black Diamonds. Handoff up the middle. No gain on the play.
Ryder Williams, a flag on the play. And on a tackle for the Hornets, number 16, Hunter Reard. No gain.
Looks like it's going to be against the Black Diamonds, holding.
Against the Black Diamonds.
Make it first down and 20.
10-yard penalty. Replay first down. Brings it first and 20 for the Black Diamonds. At the 35-yard line.
First and 20. Caden Bailey in the pistol, hands off, fakes the handoff, is going to boot out there.
Throw it
to the right. At least he got rid of the ball. Looks like he was outside of the tackle.
And you had Brody Nicholson in the vicinity of where that ball was trying to go.
I think the bootleg took a little too long to develop, and it gave the guys on the left side of that defensive line a chance to get there.
Well, and they didn't bite on it at all.
Not at all. And it's surprising because Black Diamonds have run that play, setting that up several times. So excellent play call right there. They just didn't bite. Good job by the defensive line. Trips right. Shotgun formation.
There's a good
throw back to Brody Nicholson. Tries to make a move, breaks a tackle, across the 40, 45, midfield, drags a defender all the way down to the 45-yard line. Looks like he's going to be good for a Black Diamond first down.
And Matt, that's a great play call by Coach Lutmer there, because they've been pressuring your quarterback all night. Pressure. Let that pressure work against him a little bit. Let him rush and then throw behind that rush and get that screen, and then off to the races you go. Great job by Brody by making that tackle, missed tackle there. Then he's off to the races.
Yes,
so great,
just a different version of the screen to try to combat that.
Great play call. That's a good job of trying to combat the rush.
So
make it work against them a little bit.
With a near false start. Lucked out from Bennett Leslie. We're going to run up the middle with Williams.
Well, it looked like there was a hole there on the left side. If he'd have just saw that and bounced it to the left instead of back up the middle, he may have had a little bit more room to run. And that's one thing that we talked to the coaches, too, about earlier in the week is the running backs being able to have a little bit more vision to see those holes that are there. They just may make the wrong cut here and there, but there are holes there. We just got to find them, got to see them.
Second down and 9. Another flag down. Getting paid per penalty tonight.
Yeah. Offsides. You had to think at some point that defensive front was going to start doing that for Hilldale, because you'll watch them a lot of times, especially on these third and situations, second down situations, they're not getting in a stance. They're standing straight up, and they are just rushing as hard up the field as they can, trying to time that snap, and then this time they caught them, and they got offsides.
So they're making a second down and 4 inside the Hilldale 40-yard line, or the Black Diamonds. Having another good, solid drive here. Let's see if we can cap it off with some points. This game is not out of reach. Heavy rush here for the Hornets. Bailey's able to get the ball out, but can't get it to his man. Aubrey Henshaw sells over his head. It's going to be third down and 4.
Well, whoever does the laundry for Sallisaw is going to have some grass stains to get out of Caden Bailey's uniform tonight. That boy's been on the grass every play when he tries to throw it.
I was really expecting a good analogy there.
That was it, wasn't it?
But
that wasn't good?
Weak. 3rd and 4, 5:52 remaining in the first half. Diamonds trail, looking to get on the scoreboard here. Nearly got another first down on a penalty. You got little Mikey Winston coming off the right side here. Getting ready to rush.
There he goes again. I'm telling you, that aggressiveness that they have, and I like it. I mean, I like the aggressiveness that Hilldale's showing on defense, but it's starting to come back and bite them a little bit. Yeah.
So mark it off 5 yards. Another first down on a penalty.
When you've got your 5'5" running back at a bull rush defensive end position, and we'll take it, like you said, paid per penalty. Matt, you got a big green bug on your back there. There you go. Get the windows up here tonight, folks. It is not very cool.
There's a sauna
in this press box tonight.
Maybe y'all get to see Chris's shiny head.
Yes.
First down and 10, 32-yard line for the Black Diamonds. Caden Bailey's going to option to his left, pitch it to Williams.
Get upfield. Good job,
some
Hunter.
room.
Good
Nice
cut. Good job.
Down to the 24, 8-yard pickup for Hunter Williams.
Good play call. As a wrinkle, we haven't seen that option look tonight, so good play call.
You know, we've talked about that into the boundary, but that's, you know, there's times it's there. That hole was there. He had the room to run.
And a lot of times I think the defense is looking for you to
collapsed real hard on Bailey that time.
For you to run the play to the wide side of the field. So definitely there is a definite need to run those plays into the boundary like that.
Expect
that was a perfect
the unexpected.
Example. Exactly.
I'm sure a lot of people know what that's off of.
I do not. Get upfield.
Second down. Kind of leapfrog over the defensive lineman. Is going to be close to a first down. Going to be about a half a yard to a yard shy, looks like.
No gain on the play, brings up 3rd, and about 1 yard. Ball spot at the 23-yard line.
Ball at the 23. Third and short here. We got the Mountain Drew package.
Mountain Drew package is in.
Take it off right guard. He's going to get the first down.
Good. That's all you need.
Extra little spin move from
That's all you needed right there. And we were talking to, down in the pregame, and they were talking about using that Mountain Drew package, more often, because it's very hard for a defense to know what's coming and still not be able to stop it. So it's a nice little wrinkle to have, nice package to have. Got a timeout on the field.
Ready, timeout. It's time for your Charlie's Chicken trivia question. Who had the most sacks in a single game for the Black Diamonds? Charlie's Chicken trivia. Always appreciate Charlie's Chicken. So think about that for a little bit. We'll come back probably.
Any thoughts on that?
Probably. That's tough. I don't even know. I need to get a decade. What decade are we looking at?
I don't. I honestly don't know. I thought it might be me, but it's not. I can tell you I did not have any sacks.
2010.
Somewhere around there. Man, I don't know.
Still after my time. Oh, we're old, Chris.
Hey, let's do this. Let's score right here. Come on.
Pistol formation. First down and 10. Handoff goes to, is that Jason Nicholson?
I think so. Second down and 10 here for the Diamonds.
Gonna drop back, 3-step drop, quick out. There to his man. Looks like he's complete to try to get a number here. Bennett Leslie.
Number
or
9.
Maybe
yeah, it's number 9.
Bennett Leslie on the catch.
For
Exactly what Caden Bailey needs right there. Build a little confidence, get the quick hitch route, get some 5, make it a manageable 3rd down.
Ball's playing the 16-yard line. All right, Hornet fans, let the defense hear you right here one time.
Inside 3 minutes now left in the half.
Get outside.
Didway's going to keep it. Good job by the defender right there to kind of combat his size.
Yeah,
I mean, really.
He went low. And he took his legs out and tripped him up.
And that's the tackle by a 6', 200-pound player that's outmanned by 40 pounds.
Yeah. So it's a big call here for Coach Bethel on what to do here on 4th and 4. You've already missed a field goal tonight. You need points, but where are you going to get the points from?
We'll do a quick, so as they take a timeout here to think about it, we'll do a quick McDonald's scoreboard update. We got Fort Gibson on top of Stillwell at halftime, 36-6.
Wow.
So that Stillwell offense, who's averaged about 50 points a game this year, being shut down.
Right.
So we got it by a dangerous Fort Gibson team. Poto on top of Metro, 22-21 at halftime. So good game going on over there in Tulsa. So we can find some more scores. Drop down to Class 3A. Lincoln Christian on top of Sequoia Tahlequah, 7-0. Eufaula on top of Spiro, 13-6. Muldrow is beating 0-4 Henrietta, 28-0. It's also at halftime. Stigler, 26-6 over Haskell. Vian leading Heavener, 17-0 at halftime. So we'll come back here later on and get the McDonald's scoreboard update when these games get closer to finish. Ours started later than the rest, so we'll probably be able to get you some finals about midway through the 4th quarter.
Looks like they are going to go for it here on 4th and 4.
Also, for any updated area games, you can always go to our Facebook page at the Mix 105.1 KXMX. Bailey drops back. Quick bubble route complete to Nicholson. Inside the 10. Pushed out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
Nice play call there.
Love the call.
Slipped Jace Nicholson out of the backfield to the left. They did not expect that. Wide open for an easy 1st down. Great play. Run that one again. Put that in the notebook for later.
Yeah.
That's just another version of making that rush work against the defense a little bit. Throw it where they're not.
So inside 2 minutes now, 1st down and goal, Black Diamonds, 8-yard line. The Jace Nicholson in the backfield, draw back to pass. Another bubble screen. This one complete to Bennett Leslie. But it's going to lose about 3 yards. They hadn't played well that time.
Knocked out of bounds around the 11-yard line. Loss of about 4 on the play.
So 2nd and goal from the 11.
From the 11-yard line. Making a catch for the Black Diamonds, number 9, Bennett Leslie.
After that loss, brings up 2nd and 11.
It's going to boot to the right. Makes the throw across the middle. It's caught.
Hey, touchdown.
In the end zone. Matt Fulbright for the Black Diamonds. What a throw and catch. Bailey still on the turf. He was hit pretty hard, but we're definitely going to check this McDonald's replay.
Let's look at the McDonald's replay on that. Great job by Caden Bailey. If you watch him here, he rolls out.
You got to credit the catch.
Absolutely.
From Matt Fulbright.
Rolls out. He's under pressure the entire time. Lets that lets Nicholson clear across the middle, and then it opens up Fulbright for a great catch. And
Bailey may have got the breath knocked out of him. You saw that hit.
Well, the Diamonds had to have that right there.
We'll look at the upcoming schedule here while we take a quick break. Looks like next week we're going to Tulsa Rogers. We're going to play that one at Booker T Stadium.
That's on a Thursday night.
It is Thursday night, so don't forget. You know, it's not at one of those fall break deals. It's a scheduling issue with Tulsa schools and them sharing some fields of Booker T. So we'll be there Thursday at Tulsa Rogers. Broken Bow homecoming. Poto at Stillwell, Fort Gibson, and finish the season off at Metro Christian. So like we said, a tough schedule in District 4A4 this year.
Tough schedule, Matt, but you look at it, we talked about it in the pregame, but if Hilldale came into this game as one of your favorites to win the league, you know, you're down 16, hopefully 16-7 here after the extra point, but you're playing with everyone, so you can win all these games.
MixTV Channel 19 reserves all broadcasting rights on this production and pays for it and is contracted with Sallisaw Public Schools for such right. Any rebroadcast of this program is prohibited and will be considered illegal. Written consent is required from MixTV for any use and or promotion of this program. And somebody needs to get Chris a paper towel.
It is so hot. It's the thing with having a bald head. Is it doesn't have anywhere to go. It just runs right into your face. Coach Lutmer's down there with a towel, and he did not bring me one. Yeah, somebody's saying I need to wear a headband. I don't know, Matt, do you think it might be something a little bit more than just having the breath knocked out of him with as long as he's been on the field?
Yeah, it could be. I mean, he is moving around. All his extremities seem to be all right. It looks like he's up.
There we go.
Walking off on his own power.
Hey, you got to give credit to that kid, man. He has taken a
absolutely.
beating.
He stood in that, you saw how he stood in that pocket and make that throw.
He's taken a beating in his first half, and he's playing defense. So you know he's exhausted. It's good to see him walking off on his own power.
Coach, I want to kick the guillotine.
Let's see what they decide to do. We're gonna go for two, or
no? I think they're going to go ahead and kick it.
Do not see Castor out there.
Number 6, he's out there.
Oh, he was hiding. Inside a minute left in the first half. Black Diamonds looking to get the extra point to make it a 9-point ball game here. And the kick is up and good.
Good job.
16-7 your score. 53 seconds remaining in the half. We'll take a quick commercial break. Be right back from MixTV Channel 19.
You're watching Black Diamond Football on MixTV.
A to Z Variety in Fort Smith, Arkansas, your one stop for endless options for home decor, furnishings, and more. Shop our wide selection of area rugs, curtains, beds, sofas, mattresses, dining tables, and much, much more. Grab a gift or two while you're here, and don't forget to check out our selection of gifts, apparel, and accessories. A to Z Variety Store, 479-434-5620. Come see us just off Garrison Avenue in Fort Smith.
At Kiki's Country Kitchen, located just west of Sallisaw on Highway 64, enjoy breakfast anytime, along with daily lunch specials, which include chicken fried steak, smoked brisket, fish and chips, and our epic chili cheeseburger. Enjoy generous portions at great prices. Kiki's is open 7 days a week and always has a great selection of made-from-scratch pies and cakes. Check us out on Facebook or come and see us, 3301 West Cherokee in Sallisaw. Kiki's Country Kitchen.
And we're back. 53 seconds remaining in the first half. Diamonds set to kick off. Trail 16-7. Juan Castor in to kick. Fully expecting a pooch kick here from Castor.
Yeah, you don't want to kick it. You don't want to kick it deep to the speed that Hilda has. Yeah.
Going to pop it up. Going to be caught at about the 27.
Now go cover. Good job.
Going to be thrown down at about the 39-yard line. 48 seconds now remaining.
Big defensive possession here for Sallisaw. You definitely cannot let them score here any points.
They've been susceptible to the big play tonight, so we really need to avoid one here at the end of the half.
Offense went down and did what they had to do and scored. Made this a football game again. Now just hold, go into halftime.
Takes the handoff. Now he's going to keep it up the middle. Hit pretty hard by Jace Nicholson at about the 47. Let's see how Hilldale decides to use their timeouts here. They have all 3 remaining. Quick to the line of scrimmage, no huddle. 2nd down and 6. Little false start on the near sideline here by number 6 of the Hornets. So that will push them back 5. We could tell where he was going.
Yeah. I would imagine they may try to get a receiver behind us here. If you're Sallisaw, just keep everything in front of you.
Good coverage by the Black Diamonds. Throw goes wide of his intended target. 3rd down and 9. Now down to 19 seconds remaining in the half.
Well, they've got some just tall, long, athletic receivers.
6'1", 160, kind of what we're seeing. 3rd down, handoff to
good job.
Winston up the middle.
Kept him short.
And that'll probably do it. I expect they'll run it in the half right here on 4th down.
They're trying to get a playoff here, Matt.
To get one deep ball.
They're trying to get a Hail Mary here.
2, 1, snaps off.
See what kind of arm he has.
Got plenty of time. Going to chunk it deep.
That's an interception.
Got some defenders. And that's Marcus Murray with the interception.
There's a turnover you were looking for.
We'll take the turnover whenever it is, but it will end the half. So we'll come back with the Black Diamond Band, the SHS Pride of Sallisaw Marching Band, and then we'll have your halftime show. Black Diamonds trail 16-7. This is MixTV Channel 19.
Greenleaf Properties, offering the ultimate in personal, professional, friendly service in real estate to the residents in and around Sequoyah County. From our state-of-the-art website to our service that makes clients feel welcome, confident, and appreciated in one of life's major financial decisions. Visit us online at greenleafprop.com or come by our office anytime, located at 721 West Cherokee in Sallisaw.
Come home to Greenleaf Properties, where the customer always comes first.
I love this building. I mean, why would you tear down history? Let's make it more modern, but yet leave the history and the structure as it is. So I called Buzz, and we did a walk around, and it was he came back with a great bid, and what you're seeing today is what we put together. They did such a great job, always took care of me, always made me feel welcome. They have stability and they have a reputation, and I would highly recommend them.
Did you know that my mom's a superhero? Really? Yeah, when a tornado hits, they call my mom to come help. She races to the scene with her team, and they use their powers to help everyone get their things fixed. Whoa!
Everything okay with your friend back there?
Yeah, he's just never seen a superhero before.
Ask Shelter Agent Randall Baker about Shelter's competitive insurance rates.
Peters Agency in Sallisaw provides case management, home health, provider care, and hospice services. Hospice provides end-of-life care to the terminally ill of all ages. Skilled nurses, certified aides, and other hospice team members make scheduled visits to the patient whether they reside at home, in an assisted or independent living center, or nursing home. Peters Agency is one of only 4 hospice agencies in the state of Oklahoma to be nationally accredited by the Accreditation Commission for Healthcare.
Care with prayer changes things.
Local news, local events, MixTV Channel 19. Holly Borman.
Justin Bennett. Local stories that matter. On the scene. News stories happening around you. Tune in each weekday at 6:30 and 9:30. MixTV Channel 19.
At Sallisaw Lumber, we are more than just a lumber yard. We are your full-service lumber company, hardware store, and appliance and flooring center all in one. If you don't find what you need, we'll order it for you. Our guys are standing at the counter ready to wait on you. And if you can't take it with you, we can deliver it to you for only $10. At Sallisaw Lumber, we've not forgot about good customer service. Sallisaw Lumber saves you time, saves you money.
Drum majors, Elena Morgan and Megan Newberry. Is your band ready? You may now take the field for exhibition.
What's going on, brother? Good. How are you? Doing good. Taking along in school, you know, fun stuff. How much? My master's program. It's the last semester of school class, or like class. Yeah. And it's just field work. So May I'll walk, but July. Yeah. Work for free for 6 months. You know that is. Yeah. It's the greatest thing I've ever done. It's awesome.
Man, I always hear it's like this. I guess it's hard to understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like just leaving one community to
yeah, it's even at 4 months, I'm like, that's amazing. But yeah, I mean, all the time, it's like, yeah. Matter of fact, I need to get on that. I've only got 1 or 2.
Marching band.
Losing a loved one can be a devastating experience. Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home has been caring for families for more than 100 years. We have 8 licensed funeral directors, 4 pre-arrangement counselors, and 3 locations in Sequoyah County.
When my mother passed away, I called Agent Mallory Martin, and they handled every request and took care of every detail.
Remember, it doesn't cost more to call the best. Let our family serve your family.
New at McDonald's, a slushy sensation. McDonald's Minute Maid Slushies. And 3 refreshing flavors.
Keep cool this summer with your choice of cherry limeade, orangeade, or fruit punch.
At Charlie's Chicken, you can expect a delicious variety of freshly fried chicken complemented by over 10 home-style side options along with delicious desserts. Enjoy daily specials or a signature combo meal like Charlie's famous chicken chunks. Still want more? Their lunch and evening buffets are served 7 days a week and filled with all your favorites. For those on the go, drop by Charlie's drive-thru window and ask about catering too. Warning, chicken's so good, it'll knock your socks off. Charlie's Chicken in Sallisaw, 720 West Cherokee Avenue.
MixTV Channel 19, your home for Black Diamond Sports.
You're watching Sallisaw's MixTV, Channel 19.
In Sallisaw, see your good neighbor State Farm agent Shannon Van for your insurance and financial needs.
Do you know all the benefits of being a AAA member, like the discounts on insurance for home and auto, great rates on life insurance, or the emergency roadside service that pays for your membership if you only use it once? And AAA can save you up to $600 per year on insurance if your teen completes AAA's parent-taught driver's education program. If you like to be treated like a person and not just a number, then see Misty Bailey, your local AAA insurance agent.
At Diamond Express, we offer quality fuel at a premium price. Ice-cold beverages, snacks, and lottery tickets. But the great deals don't stop there. We are the perfect spot for hot homemade breakfast, a full plate for only $2.99. On that busy lunch break, stop by and grab a meal from our deli. Choose from hamburgers, corn dogs, burritos, and our hand-breaded chicken tenders. Our brand new rewards program saves you money with a sign-up bonus, a birthday bonus, and so much more. Diamond Express, 712 South Kerr Boulevard in Sallisaw.
Looking for an authentic Mexican restaurant that is both affordable and delicious? Then look no further. El Toro's Mexican Restaurant in Sallisaw and Muldrow serves the best original Mexican food around. Be it lunch or dinner, you'll think you're in Mexico. With El Toro's hot tamales, crunchy tacos, delicious burritos, homemade salsa, and mouth-watering dinner platters made with fresh ingredients and original spices every day. In Sallisaw, 2610 East Cherokee Avenue, and in Muldrow on West Chantel Smith Boulevard, open 7 days a week.
And welcome back. It's your Black Diamond halftime show. 16-7 your score. Hilldale on top of the Black Diamonds. Got a few minutes left. We'll try to get to recap the game a little bit. Maybe try to get you some scores at halftime for some other games. But good first half. It's a good first half of football. Black Diamonds nearly had 2 chances to score. Had one down earlier. Had a missed field goal from Castor because the pressure really got to Bailey on that drive. It was what, an 8-9 minute drive?
Yeah, they took up a long time. Most of the second half of the first quarter and then the first couple 3 minutes of the second quarter, and they got down to where they had the chance to go punch it in for a touchdown. And then that Hilldale defensive pressure just kind of kicked in and got to Caden Bailey a couple times, took a couple sacks there, missed the field goal. But then your defense held. You came back, and I think as Sallisaw as the offense, you did what you had to do. You scored right before the half. You made it a ball game again, and they're going to get the ball to open up the second half. So it's a chance to go down and score again. Now you're right back in it. So
we've shown we can move the ball.
Yeah,
I mean that's happened. The first drive was the only time we haven't really moved it. We took up 8-9 minutes on one drive. Couldn't get any points. Was really a shame for that offense. They deserve more.
Right.
Just circumstances happen. Things happen down there. So. Come back, get good field position on that kick return, able to drive down there, mix up the play calling a little bit.
That was key.
Had some good, we'll call it screen passes. They just changed it up, kind of a bubbles.
And Coach Lutmer did a great job about recognizing that the Hilldale defensive ends are just crashing every play. If you just watch, they're just crashing every play. And so a couple of those plays there in the drive where we scored, we used that to our advantage and kind of threw behind that rush, and we had open field. But, I think offensively, when you come out in the second half, like you said, they're moving the ball. The offensive line is doing a great job creating holes for the running backs. I'd like to see the running backs do a little bit better job maybe of finding those holes, recognizing those holes, making those cuts. Where the big adjustment has to be pass protection.
Absolutely.
Caden Bailey in the first half was 5 of 8 passing for 43 yards, but I think he was sacked 3 times, and like you said, he was pressured and on the ground a lot of times during that first half.
And then what he did on that play, staying in the pocket after what the beating he had already taken, was excellent, and we'll get an update on him here shortly to see if he's all right. He walked off on his own power. Like I said, looked like he may have got the breath knocked out of him.
Yeah, and he's going to go into the halftime in the locker room and kind of get a break and be able to come out in the second half. I think he'll be fine. But defensively, if you're Sallisaw, you come out, you did a great job. I think you have to eliminate the big play. That's the first drive when they went down and scored their first touchdown, had a big play. And obviously the second touchdown run by the quarterback was an 80-yard touchdown run. Big play. Eliminate the big play, and your defense is playing well. They're in this game. They're playing well.
Yes, and they'll make some adjustments at halftime. Coach Hawkins can continue to dial up the blitzes a little bit, but the way the quarterback's able to move the ball and the way he was up the middle, maybe they'll kind of alter how they're gonna attack that offense for Hilldale.
And I'd like to see, like Coach Hawkins said up, in the pregame, I'd like to see a little bit more aggressiveness. Maybe dial up some more blitzes, bring in your safeties. That's what Hilldale's doing to us, which is kind of disrupting our rhythm a little bit. And that's what you have to do is disrupt that rhythm. If you noticed in the first half, anytime that we kind of had a stop behind the line of scrimmage or had a big play, we had some kind of penetration into the backfield. Either a lineman or a linebacker was in the backfield. So,
you get some stats for us?
Yeah, first half stats brought to you by Bobby Qualls. Like we said, Caden Bailey's 5 of 8, passing for 43 yards and a touchdown. Leading rushers, Hunter Williams. He has 8 rushes for 43 yards. Receiving, you got 3 receivers with 1 reception, including Matt Fulbright there with the 11-yard touchdown catch, and then number 9, Bennett Leslie, has 2 receptions. Defensively, your leading tackler is number 44, Trenton Jones, who has 3 tackles here, and then big play at the end of the half. Marcus Murray, who showed some athletic ability, athleticism on a couple of kickoff returns, gets a big interception to kind of get the momentum shifted back in Sallisaw's favor as we go into halftime and here in the second half.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to take a quick break. We should be back with your kickoff. The Hilldale Hornet Band is finishing up right now, so we'll be back shortly. Stay tuned. We got a good second half of football ready. Hilldale and Sallisaw 16-7. Hilldale on top. We'll be right back. MixTV Channel 19.
On a starless Wednesday night, disaster strikes. The call goes out and Shelter Insurance is on the way. Disaster is helpless against Shelter's awesome powers.
Oh, you're working on Mom's comic book.
It's the graphic novel, Dad.
Okay. The superhero's home and she's got pizza?
Yes!
Find your insurance superhero at shelterinsurance.com.
You can save when you insure both your home and auto with Shelter. See Randall Baker for details.
They were there when you took your first steps. They taught you how to ride a bike. They saved and put you through college. Your parents, they cared for you your entire life. Now is the time to ensure their finances are protected and well-being in order. Call the law offices of Flynn, Edwards, and O'Neill.
For elder law and Medicaid asset protection, call Jeff Edwards at Flynn, Edwards, and O'Neill. Your lawyers for life.
Forever Memories Funeral Services offers local ownership with deep roots in the community and a caring staff dedicated to serving Sequoyah County and surrounding communities. We provide ceremonies uniquely designed to celebrate the life journey of your loved one. We welcome you to take advantage of all our services, including pre-planning and grief counseling. Forever Memories Funeral Services, bringing family and friends together in a time of loss.
Join the winning team with Gray Brothers and Kubota with preseason kickoff pricing like a Kubota M135 GHDTC coupled with Land Pride's RC3615 rotary cutter to make acres of cleaning up a cinch. Or for the ultimate riding mower experience, try our all-new Kubota Z700 series mowers and get 0% financing for 48 months. Plus, the all-new Kubota BB 4160 and 4180 hay balers are in stock. Get your Kubota preseason kickoff pricing today at Gray Brothers Equipment.
You're watching Black Diamond Football on MixTV.
A to Z Z Variety in Fort Smith, Arkansas, your one stop for endless options for home decor, furnishings, and more. Shop our wide selection of area rugs, curtains, beds, sofas, mattresses, dining tables, and much, much more. Grab a gift or two while you're here, and don't forget to check out our selection of gifts, apparel, and accessories. A to Z Variety Store, 479-434-5620. Come see us just off Garrison Avenue in Fort Smith.
At Kiki's Country Kitchen, located just west of Sallisaw on Highway 64, enjoy breakfast anytime, along with daily lunch specials, which include chicken fried steak, smoked brisket, fish and chips, and our epic chili cheeseburger. Enjoy generous portions at great prices. Kiki's is open 7 days a week and always has a great selection of made-from-scratch pies and cakes. Check us out on Facebook or come and see us, 3301 West Cherokee in Sallisaw. Kiki's Country Kitchen.
Greenleaf Properties, offering the ultimate in personal, professional, friendly service in real estate to the residents in and around Sequoyah County. From our state-of-the-art website to our service that makes clients feel welcome, confident, and appreciated in one of life's major financial decisions. Visit us online at greenleafprop.com or come by our office anytime, located at 721 West Cherokee in Sallisaw.
Come home to Greenleaf Properties, where the customer always comes first.
I love this building. I mean, why would you tear down history? Let's make it more modern, but yet leave the history and the structure as it is. So I called Buzz, and we did a walk around, and it was he came back with a great bid, and what you're seeing today is what we put together. They did such a great job, always took care of me, always made me feel welcome. They have stability and they have a reputation, and I would highly recommend them.
Did you know that my mom's a superhero? Really? Yeah, when a tornado hits, they call my mom to come help. She races to the scene with her team, and they use their powers to help everyone get their things fixed. Whoa!
Everything okay with your friend back there?
Yeah, he's just never seen a superhero before.
Ask Shelter Agent Randall Baker about Shelter's competitive insurance rates.
Peters Agency in Sallisaw provides case management, home health, provider care, and hospice services. Hospice provides end-of-life care to the terminally ill of all ages. Skilled nurses, certified aides, and other hospice team members make scheduled visits to the patient whether they reside at home, in an assisted or independent living center, or nursing home. Peters Agency is one of only 4 hospice agencies in the state of Oklahoma to be nationally accredited by the Accreditation Commission for Healthcare.
Care with prayer changes things.
We're back here wrapping up halftime, getting ready for the second half. We got some McDonald's scores here for you. Broken Bow on top of Rogers, 56-0. That one's starting the fourth quarter. Man. That'll be Sallisaw's opponent next week is Tulsa Rogers. Tecumseh on top of Tulsa Central, 42-16. Poto on top of Metro, 28-21. Let's see, Fort Gibson midway through the third on top of Stillwell, 50-6.
Wow.
Wagner not going to end that winning streak tonight. Cassia Hall's not. 34-0. Wagner on top of Cassia.
That's the last team to beat Wagner was Cassia Hall.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And it's this will be win number 42, I believe. 42-43. It's another one game away.
That's pretty impressive.
Absolutely. Well coached football team. And I know Vian is on top 31-0 in their game as well. And Muldrow got a big lead. So.
Matt, I saw Caden Bailey on the sideline throwing. Looks like he's okay.
So he's good to go?
Yeah, looks like he's good to go.
Black Diamonds will receive the kickoff. The second half, 16-7 your score. We'll see what Marcus Murray can do again with this.
He's had two big kickoff returns in that first half to give the Diamonds good field position. So see if they kick to him one. I wouldn't kick to him. Let's see what happens.
Hilldale lined up to kick. Going to kind of pooch kick this one. It's going to be Jace Nicholson at the 20. Going to cross the 30. Forward progress stopped around the 33-yard line. So decent starting field position here for the Black Diamonds.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll get a kickoff to Marcus again tonight.
Hopefully we'll see him on offense. He's got a lot of speed. Just find a way to get him the football.
Get him the football.
Bailey's back out there.
Let's see if Sallisaw made any adjustments at halftime on this rush from the Hilldale defensive ends.
And we did get it confirmed. Caden Bailey did get the air knocked out of him. So he should be good to go. Option play. It's going to be stuffed in the backfield. Looks like they had both spots covered pretty well. Quarterback and running back. Ball on the 32nd down and 13. Loss of 3 for the Black Diamonds. Not the way you want to start your first possession of the second half. Trailing by 9, still in this ball game. Have had the balls ever since about 7 minutes left in the first quarter, it seems like. And pass falls incomplete. Definitely a catchable ball.
Right through the hands of the receiver. You got to have that catch. Help your quarterback out. May have been a little bit high, but you got to go up and make that catch, bring it down. Anytime tonight that Caden Bailey's had time to throw the ball, you got to capitalize on that.
Yeah, if we're going to see some more throws in this ball game, they're going to have to come on three-step drops. I mean, something to get the ball out quick. As much as we love a good bootleg or play action, he's just not having time. They're not biting on it.
It's going to have to be quick drop, quick throw, get the ball out, release it fast.
Going to drop back.
There's a little screen. Nah, it's just not there.
He wasn't even able to get rid of the ball, but Hunter Williams was covered up pretty good. So that'll be 4th and long. Negative yards on the drive here for the Black Diamonds to open the second half. This will be the first time, I believe second time, Adrian Ramirez.
Second punt tonight.
There's just not been a lot of possessions in this ball game so far for either team. It's like a full bull rush here from the Hornets.
They were coming after it.
That was a beautiful punt.
Hey, if he'll connect on that and get that thing to turn over, he can bomb those punts.
That was a 60-yard punt.
Right. Offsides on the Hornets again, so that aggressiveness again kind of.
Won't hurt him too much here. 4th and 22, make it 4th and 17.
Yeah, that was 60 yards in the air. I mean, he put a leg into that one. See if he can do it again. But you're always dangerous kicking to him, though.
Like another nice punt. It'll be fair caught by Winston at the 36.
Good punt there.
Be a 43-yard punt for Ramirez. First and 10, ball at their own 37-yard line. Hilldale on top, 16-7. Handoff goes to Winston. He's going to carry a few defenders. 130, 20-pound Mikey Winston carries him down to the 45-yard line.
Just a tough runner.
Number 66, Jack Ledner.
7-yard pickup, second down and 3.
Second and 8. Correction, second and 2 from the 45-yard line.
The handoff once again to Winston's got a seam, cross midfield.
Upended.
upended.
Same play.
At the 44-yard line.
Same play. The Hilldale coaches must be seeing something in the Sallisaw defensive front, because that's the second time in a row they've lined up one way, stopped, looked to the sideline, got a call, and then switched the back, and then it was that same play. And both times have had holes to run through.
14-yard pickup, first down. He's going to hand off once again. He's got another hole off the left tackle. He's going to be close to another first down at about the 35-yard line. I think he's going to be about a yard shy.
Good open field tackle right there by Matt Fulbright. Not an easy guy to bring down in the open field.
He had the nice touchdown catch and got a few clutch tackles, kind of saved some big plays on defense. Winston up the middle again. It was like the ball was on the turf, but I think they're going to mark him down at the 28-yard line. I did see him. Looks like he stretched out for the extra yardage, and the ball popped out. But I think his
they say his knee was down.
I think his rear end was down.
Hornets first and 10.
First and 10, Hornets, 28-yard line. Shotgun. Receiver in motion. Fake the bubble screen, going to hand it off straight up the middle.
If you're Sallisaw on the last two plays, what you need to look out for is it looks like Hilldale's setting up for something. Like you just said right there, Matt, they kind of ran that bubble screen look. The play before that, they kind of had a little back out of the backfield that had he pulled and thrown would have been wide open. So if you're Sallisaw for the coaches, look at being able to make sure that you can defend those plays, because they have shown those looks right here.
Hand off to Winston, cuts it outside.
Good tackle.
Push back, the ball's on the turf. It's going to bounce out of bounds, but good hit.
Aubrey Henshaw on the hit on that, knocking the ball loose, just ran out of turf.
Henshaw and Jacob Morse, it looks like.
Jacob Morris now gained on the play. Brings up third and along 7 for the Hornets. Ball spotted at the 26-yard line.
So to bring up third down and 7. Ball at the 26 for the Hornets. Black Diamond defense really needs a big stand. Big cushion on the receiver. He's wide open, able to make a move. Get inside the 10-yard line. That's Devin Hembry. Pass from Jaron Nail.
We saw that. We talked about that earlier. I mean, all he has to do is make one guy miss right there, and then it's man on man. And at that time, he won that battle and made Aubrey Henshaw miss on the open field, and down he went. But
so it'll be first and goal at the 5-yard line for Hilldale. Handoff off the left tackle to Winston. He fumbles the ball again.
Ball still loose.
That's the third time in the last 3 carries that Winston has fumbled the ball.
Well, and you talked about it a while ago when he received the punt and he started running backwards. He was carrying it just in one hand out like that. So he has a tendency to put the ball on the ground like that. So if you're Sallisaw, just be aware of that.
And if you were able to see, I mean, he was going to walk into the end zone right there. That was an easy touchdown.
I think they could have stopped him.
Second down and goal. I formation. Handoff to Winston. Makes a hard cut inside.
He fumbled again.
He's brought down at the
Sallisaw
line.
Signalson, they have the ball.
Let's see the call.
And it looks like they're going to get possession.
Waiting for the official.
That is Sallisaw football. Wow.
The 1-yard line. Let's take a look at that McDonald's replay to see if we can see the ball come loose.
Third play of the drive that Winston puts the ball on the ground, and it cost him at the 1-yard line.
The 4th play that he put it on the ground. Look at him carry the ball out there. Ball is out.
Right there.
It's like Trenton Jones was able to
yes,
pick
absolutely.
it up.
Good job by the freshman to cover that fumble on the 1-yard line.
So that big offensive line, the strength of this Black Diamond team, really needs to step it up right here and keep keep his boys clean inside that 1 yard line.
There you go. That's good.
Leg drive.
Let's get a little bit of breathing room. Just a little breathing room. Bailey had to take the snap from under center right there. He's probably not too used to doing that. Good job to get a little bit of room. Now you can do some things a little bit different than you could have had he been taking a shotgun in the end zone.
2nd and 8 from the 3.
Looks like you got Drew Didway in at quarterback.
He's going to be hit in the backfield, able to spin off, get back to the line of scrimmage. Bailey's going to come back in the game at quarterback. It's now 3rd and 8.
If you're Caden Bailey, just be real careful right here. You don't want to make a mistake down this far in your own end zone. Don't force a pass. Don't take a sack in the end zone. Don't take a safety. Just be aware of where you are on the field. If you have to punt it out of here, you have to punt it. Don't try to force anything.
We're going to have shotgun. Trips right. He's going to boot to his left. Gets the ball out left-handed. Just to save the safety. So heads up play. He had no time to throw.
That's exactly what we were just talking about. Good job by Caden Bailey to just get that thing out of there left-handed to avoid a safety. So now he's got a punt.
There's something to be said about the play calling from the defense on Hilldale, using their size advantage over that big offensive line.
Be careful here if you're the punter not to step out of the back of the end zone. Get it off.
And he did.
Good
Low
job.
line drive. Gonna bounce across the 40.
I mean, that's fine right there. I mean, that's a tough spot to be in as an offense.
I mean, you know, originally they had the ball on the 3 yard line, so now it flips.
Right.
And we'll, while we got this time, we'll get to answer your Charlie's Chicken trivia question. Who had the most sacks in a single game for the Black Diamonds? And the answer is...
Drum roll.
Devin Harriman, 2011, 4 sacks versus Broken Bow. Very impressive night for Devin. Really stumped us on that one.
Yeah, I had no idea. We need some of those sacks right now in the second half. Throw some of that magic.
Here we go. 1st and 10, 40-yard line.
There's another fumble.
Another fumble. Black Diamonds recovered it again. Back-to-back turnovers, flip field position all the way around.
That's exactly what Coach Hawkins was talking about in the pregame. He was begging his defense to get some turnovers, strip the ball, going in, ripping at that ball, and they've gotten 2 back-to-back here to start the second half. You can't ask for a better start defensively if you're Sallisaw.
So that time it was Nail that fumbled it. So really, I would say 5 carries in a row for the Hornets.
They fumbled the football, yeah.
It's resulted in a fumble. There was a pass mixed in there for a lot of yardage, but 5 fumbles in a row on carries. And look, we got something to look out for on the far side receiver is Drew Didway. So we'll see what kind of mismatch and what we do here. We're going to fake the slant and go. And that was just a great defensive play. Decent throw by Caden Bailey, but it was broken up by Trey Mitchell.
Yeah,
I love the play call. I love the mismatch. They ran the slant earlier with Didway and then tried the slant and go.
Yeah, it was a good play, good call.
The only issue that you run into is a speed. And even if he beats him on that move, Didway doesn't have the speed to pull away, so it's just something you got to get out of your hands quickly. Right. And Caden Bailey did. It's just a little, little bit underthrown. It was
a good defensive play. He just went over the top and made the play, so no harm, no foul.
2nd down and 10, and I like running on 1st down.
Yeah.
You still got plenty of time. Screen pass, going to fake it. Going to dump it out, and it's intercepted. Right there was number 12, Cade Romine for the Hornets. Going to take it all the way into the end zone. 40-yard interception return for the touchdown.
That's the mistake that you've been trying to avoid. He's been doing such a good job of not forcing things, not trying to do too much, make too much out of it. he didn't have the play originally. He pulled it. He did the right thing by not forcing it, pulled it down.
But then you just can't hang that ball up there.
He made that deadly mistake that cost him the touchdown. But
he's got to shake it off now.
Absolutely. You got to go back out there and keep running the offense.
And the kick is good. 23-7 your score. So 16-point ball game, which in a sense is really 2 possessions, especially at this point with a quarter and 4 minutes left.
Right.
So they're very much in this ball game. Caden Bailey's got to go over there, have a short memory, just like a relief pitcher in baseball.
Yeah, I mean, you got to go to the sideline.
You got to forget about that.
Get you a swig of water and go right back out there and try to just put that behind you. This will be a good test for him. You know, as a young junior who's making a second start, he really hasn't faced this yet.
Not this type of adversity.
Yeah, he hasn't faced this yet, so this will be good to see how he can come out and respond to this. And you saw what he saw. I mean, you know, if you're watching it, you know, the receiver was open, but he just laid a little bit too much air on it, and he gave that defender time to recover.
I don't know that I wouldn't pull Marcus Murray up or switch him with one of the upbacks.
Right at the last second.
Even if you pulled him up in between them two, McIntyre and I'm not sure who the other one is, maybe Nicholson. But if they kick it over your head, you know, take that chance. It's going to go over, fair caught by Bennett Leslie at the 30-yard line. 3:58 remaining in the third. 23-7, Hornets on top.
On those pooch kits, Matt, I think I'd like to start seeing those upbacks like that. Instead of fair catching it, go ahead and catch it and get upfield. You know, they're receivers.
When you have about 15 yards to work with.
So they're used to catching the football. Because you can get at least 5 more yards, maybe more. But
the way we've talked about it so much is the pooch kick. Is teams are going to eventually have to start putting some speedsters at those positions. Exactly. I understand you want them as blockers, but you're going to see 90% of the time anymore they're pooch kicks, and you'd rather have speed, somebody up there to catch it and go. So we're going to take a quick timeout. Looks like for the Black Diamonds, they'll have 2 remaining for the half. So we'll take a quick break as well for Mix TV Channel 19. Mix TV Channel 19, your home for Black Diamond Sports.
You're watching Sallisaw's Mix TV, Channel 19.
In Sallisaw, see your good neighbor State Farm agent Shannon Van for your insurance and financial needs.
And we're back. First down and 10. Black Diamonds have it on the 30-yard line. Maybe the new secret weapon out there for the first time tonight on offense, Marcus Murray, who we've been talking about. Going to try any way they can to try to get him the football. Got to match speed with speed. Here he comes on the reverse. Good pursuit. Just not a hole there. Defensive end number 22 led the way for the Hornets, Bryce Barrett.
I like the play call, man. That's how you get him the ball. You put him in motion, you get him the ball in a jet sweep, and you let him try to get outside and make a cut up and see what you can get.
No problem with that. The defensive ends and the speed for the Hornets right now is really been tough to block tonight for our offensive line.
Yeah, they're quick. They're smaller than our offensive linemen, so they're a little quicker, and they're just getting off the ball. So anything you can do to adjust to that, and I like that. I like that attempt.
That's 175, and what do you say our tackles are? We got some of the biggest tackles in 4A.
Yes.
Quick pass caught by Matt Fulbright. He's going to pick up about 5 on the play. Maybe 6 will be third down.
Good job. And that's the best way to get your
third
quarterback.
down at 5.
who just made that mistake, just threw that interception, but he comes back out and he gets him some nice, easy pitch and catch. Gets some confidence back in it.
That's as comfortable and easy as a route you can get. Quarterbacks, receivers practice that route 1,000 times over the course of the preseason and season. So 3rd down and 5, 2:53 remaining in the third. Big play for the Black Diamond offense. Really need a first down here with limited possession time in this ball game. You got Winston over here on the near side coming off the end. Throw is high, intended for Jacob Morrison. I'm not sure if there was some miscommunication there or what. He did not look aware the ball was coming his way.
It looked like, Caden thought he might be taking that route a little bit deeper, and he cut it off a little bit sooner. He just kind of threw it over his head. We talked about that last week. I mean, as a receiver, you have to know how much you need to get a first down, and he cut that route short.
Adrian Ramirez back out to punt. Mikey Winston back deep for the Hornets. Good long punt. Need a good roll here for the Black Diamonds. Not going to get it.
What? It went backwards.
Ramirez got more of a sandwich in his arsenal.
Some English
on
that.
It's a backspin. Spotted at the 22-yard line.
All right, let's see if they'll fumble again.
2017-2018 varsity cheerleaders will be representing Hilldale Public Schools tomorrow in the Class 4A State Cheerleading Championship at the University of Oklahoma.
We don't have just a battle on the field tonight between these two schools, but a battle tomorrow.
Just heard that, yeah. Hilldale's cheerleaders are qualified for state also, so.
Nail drops back to pass. Quick hitch. Complete. Good pursuit, but couldn't bring him down as Henshaw.
That's a big, that cheerleading, Matt, that's big. My niece Micah is a competitive cheerleader over in Fort Smith, and so my brother has gone to all her competitions, and it's a big thing. Mm-hmm. It's a big deal. You and I both have daughters, so I'm sure we'll be getting some experience of that too. I think Micah's listening tonight, so I want to say hi to Micah tonight back there in Sallisaw.
She probably told you she was going to. Carry up the middle. It's going to be a short pickup on the play. It's going to be 3rd down here and about 4 yards for the Hornets. Really need a stop here by the Sallisaw defense. Going to have to grit their teeth, pin their ears back, and just storm off that line. They really need to shut them down, try to get that ball back. Down 2 scores here. Getting really close to the start of the 4th quarter. Fake the throw, handoff to Winston up the middle. He's going to get the first down across the 35. He's getting up a little gimpy here as Winston.
Looks like he's
an ankle, maybe.
If you're limping because your shoulders hurt.
They're going to run a no huddle on 1st and 10. And now they're going to look over to change it. Nail drops back at a blitzer coming off the side. He hit it, got a good hit on Nail. Pass falls incomplete. But Jason Nicholson really put a good hit, good lick on Nail.
There's some good pressure there dialed up by Coach Hawkins. There's a good timing, too. It looked like Hilldale was going to try to take a shot down the field, maybe for a big play and a touchdown, and nice time to dial up a blitz and get some pressure.
Out routes completes, but it's going to be short of the first down. Good tackle. Jacob Morse for the Black Diamonds.
Nice job, Jacob Morse, out there in space on an island. He went down, wrapped up. Nice job. It's how you coach it right there. Good job.
It's going to force them into 4th and long, and I believe, I would say the first punt of the game, but their quarterback staying out there. Excuse me, it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
They changed that marker really quick. I was thinking, this is real gutsy here to go for it in your own territory.
Looks like they're going to let the third quarter run out and come to an end.
That will do it. Your score, 23-7. Hornets on top of the Black Diamonds. We'll take a quick commercial break. Be right back from Mix TV Channel 19.
Do you know all the benefits of being a AAA member, like the discounts on insurance for home and auto, great rates on life insurance, or the emergency roadside service that pays for your membership if you only use it once? And AAA can save you up to $600 per year on insurance if your teen completes AAA's parent-taught driver's education program. If you like to be treated like a person and not just a number, then see Misty Bailey, your local AAA insurance agent.
At Diamond Express, we offer quality fuel at a premium price, ice-cold beverages, snacks, and lottery tickets. But the great deals don't stop there. We are the perfect spot for hot homemade breakfast, a full plate for only $2.99. On that busy lunch break, stop by and grab a meal from our deli. Choose from hamburgers, corn dogs, burritos, and our hand-breaded chicken tenders. Our brand new rewards program saves you money with a sign-up bonus, a birthday bonus, and so much more. Diamond Express, 712 South Kerr Boulevard in Sallisaw.
And we're back. Start the fourth quarter. 23-7 your score. Hilldale has the ball, third down and long. Their own 37-yard line. Big play here for the Black Diamond defense.
Absolutely. Get off the field, get the ball to start, get a whole quarter. You got to score a couple of times. 3 times, actually.
2.
Yeah, if you go for 2 both times, I guess.
I believe it is 2-point conversion time at this point.
Yeah, holding nothing back, right? You don't want to kick an extra point.
Chris is really hot. We'll excuse him.
Oh, man.
Here we go. Third down. Penalty flag. Got to be. Let's see. Let's say it's a dead ball. You would think it would be on the offense, and it will be. False start. Third down and 14 here for the Hornets. Once again, all night the Hornets have really shot themselves in the foot with penalties.
A lot of penalties.
If Bobby was a real stat man, he'd be keeping track of the penalties too.
Did he hear you?
No.
No.
He's doing an excellent job.
Here we go, big play.
3rd and 14. Straight
Pressure.
drop. Defender was in his face, and it's incomplete. Just slapped down by the receiver, Trey Mitchell. We got good pressure on Nail in his face.
Let's take a look at that McDonald's replay and that pressure that
he
Wiley
was
put on
still
him.
able to get the ball 50, 40 yards downfield.
It's Josh Wiley on the near side coming through. Gets the pressure. Oh.
Personal foul, roughing the passer called against the Black Diamonds. So after we talk about Hilldale shooting themselves in the foot, the Black Diamonds just did it on a crucial play.
Looks like the referee's explaining to Coach Bethel that maybe used his hands
in the
face.
Mm-hmm. I saw that on the replay, but I thought we were clear. I never saw a flag thrown. So what would have been a punt to set up a Black Diamond possession is going to be a first down for the Hornets. And it's going to be another fumble. Fumble on the exchange, but Nell's able to pick it up at the 45. Loss of 2.
What do you think Hilldale's going to practice this next week? Hold on to the football.
Like on the program where he takes it to class with him?
Yeah.
Everybody gets a chance to knock it out. 2nd down and 12. 11-10 remaining in the ballgame. Quick pass out to the left. Complete for a decent gain down to the Black Diamond 40-yard line. Going to be about a 15-yard pickup and a first down for the Hornets. That was complete to Cade Romine, who had the pick 6 earlier, which put the Hornets up 23-7. Should be getting close to some finals for some area scores, so I'll try to get you finals. But not a lot of close games we had in the area. A lot of blowouts. Incomplete pass there. It'll make a 2nd down and 10. It's the the best game we have in 4A4 is Poto and Metro. Poto on top 35-28. This is your McDonald's scoreboard. Wagner 34-7. That's a final 63-6 for Gibson on top of Stillwell. Still the third quarter. Broken Bow putting it on Rogers 56-12. Second down and 10 here for the Hornets. Ball in Black Diamond territory. Quick screen to number 13. He's able to slip through the middle of the defense to get close to a first down. Looks like he's going to be a few yards shy here. It's going to be third down for the Hornets.
Pass goes complete to number 13, Hayden Fitzgerald. Several Black Diamonds in on the tackle. Brings up third and about 3.
Looks like Morris comes up hobbling. Looks like he got cramps.
From the 36-yard line.
Third down and 3. Nails going to be brought down in the backfield, led by Trenton Jones and Jason Nicholson. Excellent play there. We'll see what the Hornets decide to do on a 4th and about. Let's see where they mark it here. It's going to be about 4th and 7.
Nobody's coming off the field, Matt. Looks like they're going to go for it here. And
got a final in Vian. Vian beats Heavener 31-0. Nail drops back, voids the pressure, throws it deep downfield, has a man.
Oh,
in and out of the hands of 2 Hornet wide receivers.
2 Hornet receivers had a chance to catch it.
It's going to be Black Diamond ball.
Tried to tip drill to their own man. It didn't quite work out. Good defensive stand, yeah.
Absolutely new life for the Black Diamonds. 9:25 now remaining. We have 2 timeouts, trailing by touchdown and two touchdowns, 2 two-point conversions. Bailey back out there. We're going to have trips left here. Boots to his right, looks for the out route. Nice play by Alex Puckett, cornerback for the Hornets. Just slapped that right out of Drew Didway's hands. Second down and 10, 4 wide receivers. Pistol formation, option left. Going to keep it. He's going to pick up we'll say 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 8 still.
Got some third quarter stats for you. Bailey 6 of 14 passing, 50 yards, touchdown, and then that pick 6. And then rushing, you got Hunter Williams has 8 rushes for 39 yards as your leading rusher. And then Matt Fulbright's leading receiver at 2 receptions, 18 yards, and a touchdown through 3 quarters.
From the 42.
Bailey fumbles the snap, and he has nowhere to go. He is just getting beat up in that backfield.
Didn't see if that was a low snap or if he just maybe wasn't expecting the snap.
I think he was trying to get his eyes up too quickly.
Wasn't expecting it right then.
So it'll be 4th and long for the Black Diamonds, and really you just had no choice but to punt it here. Mira's back there to punt. Inside 8 minutes to go in the ball game.
Get a good roll. There you go.
Rolls across the 35. Going to stop at about the 34-yard line. Winston about walked right into it.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think he may have enough balls on the ground tonight. He may not want to touch that one. You know, we always get the question, Chris, where can I watch the game if I don't have Diamond Net?
Well, tell me where.
You messed that one up. Just get the app, click on the menu in the top left corner, then click on MixTV Live, go straight to the ball game. We got a Facebook streaming website, so many different ways. No excuses. Watch it on your phone, tablet, computer, TV, anything. Watch the Black Diamonds play football on Friday nights. And we have a nice play by the Black Diamond defense here. There's a flag down in the middle of it, which scares me into thinking it could be a face mask.
Winston was fighting for yardage, and a bunch of Diamonds came in, tried to make the play. You never know when a hand's going to grab a face mask there. And that's going to be exactly what it is, personal foul variety.
That penalty will make it 1st and 10 for the Hornets. Pass complete to Trey Mitchell. That's Marcus Murray who really closed on that quickly. He's probably about a half second away to knock that ball away. Second down at 6. Mitchell in motion. Boots it out, throws the ball deep, and it's intercepted by the Black Diamonds. That's Aubrey Henshaw. Another turnover forced by this defense, which we talked about as our keys to victory. 4th turnover tonight. Excellent job by the Black Diamond defense. Good awareness by Aubrey Henshaw. Good hands.
Went up, snagged it, great hands, came down with it. Yeah, big play.
New life. We've only got 6:28 now remaining. Got to kind of put your foot on the gas a little bit. Get moving quickly. No huddle. Kind of a 2-minute offense with 6 minutes left.
Yeah, you talk about 4 turnovers. Trent Jones has a fumble recovery. Number 72, Deal has a fumble recovery. Murray had the interception right before the half, and then now Aubrey Henshaw with an interception here in the 4th. Good defensive effort tonight again from the Diamonds. Miscommunication again.
Falls incomplete.
Receiver went one way, and Caden Bailey thought he was going to go the other.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10.
First time that Bailey's targeted senior Cody Cooper, number 82 on that play.
Shotgun formation. 4 receivers. Good job by Bailey to realize nobody was open to keep it up the middle.
He was looking on the right side of the field for that slip screen underneath.
And nothing.
Hilldale read it perfectly, and Caden did a great job of just tucking that ball and getting what he could.
And they had really, it's almost, they had a kind of a pick set up top, and they really had it covered so well. The defender blocked the receiver from cutting underneath it.
Right.
So.
Didn't even allow the receiver to get underneath. So, yeah, that's well defended, but a good job for Caden just to get what he could. Positive yards out of it.
Pass intercepted, but it looks like it could be pass interference.
Did they throw a flag?
Yes, there's a flag as soon as the pass was thrown.
He got there early. We'll take a look at the McDonald's replay to show.
Absolutely. That's Ty Neighbors on the pick six, but we're going to hold off on that.
You can watch the quarterback here.
Call.
He's got his hands on him. He hadn't made it. Yeah, he's just all over him. So that pick six will come back and not count.
Flag is against the Hornets. Pass interference is the call.
Pass interference is the call. First down. Black Diamonds 5:27 now remaining in the ball game. We're going to have to get something downfield here quickly.
When with the pressure that Hilldale's put on quarterback all night long, it's going to be tough to get enough time to get a receiver down the field, but at this point, you're right. We just got to try to score quick and often, and then get hope for an onside kick.
And you know, we saw the stats prior to the game. Hilldale averaging 45 points a game. So our defense played a heck of a ball game tonight.
You know, the defense hasn't given up a touchdown in the second half. The lone touchdown Hilldale has scored, the lone point scored in the second half at all have been on that pick six. So, yeah, the defenses came to play again, second week in a row. Can't do that.
We got a false start on the wide receiver for the Black Diamonds. Going to push it back 5 yards.
Trying to get a little extra head start to get down the field. Give Caden a little bit more time to throw it.
Ball is on the turf. I cannot tell if they were able to pick it up in bounds.
I don't think they were able to get it in bounds.
Jones and Jason Nicholson, which seems to be the majority of the
combination.
Defense.
It's the combination tonight you hear most often. Jones through 3 quarters is the leading tackler for the Diamonds tonight with that fumble recovery. So first district game as a freshman, really good performance by him.
Second down and 11, 4:20 remaining in the ballgame. Handoff goes to Winston, following right behind his lead blocker. So quick. We got a flag down. We got a Sallisaw player down on the play as well.
I don't know who that is.
As Winston takes it all the way down to near the 10, 15-yard line. And I think we either had a block in the back or a holding there about the 34. I think it may be Jacob Morse down for the Black Diamonds. While they tend to Morse, we'll take a quick commercial break. 4:08 remaining in the ball game. Hilldale on top, 23-6. This is Mix TV, Channel 19.
Looking for an authentic Mexican restaurant that is both affordable and delicious? Then look no further. El Toro's Mexican Restaurant in Sallisaw and Muldrow serves the best original Mexican food around. Be it lunch or dinner, you'll think you're in Mexico. With El Toro's hot tamales, crunchy tacos, delicious burritos, homemade salsa, and mouth-watering dinner platters made with fresh ingredients and original spices every day. In Sallisaw, 2610 East Cherokee Avenue, and in Muldrow on West Chantel Smith Boulevard, open 7 days a week.
On a starless Wednesday night, disaster strikes. The call goes out and shelter insurance is on the way. Disaster is helpless against shelter's awesome powers.
Oh, Oh, you're working on Mom's comic book.
It's a graphic novel, Dad.
Okay. The superhero's home and she's got pizza?
Yes!
Find your insurance superhero at shelterinsurance.com.
You can save when you insure both your home and auto with Shelter. See Randall Baker for details.
They were there when you took your first steps. They taught you how to ride a bike. They saved and put you through college. Your parents, they cared for you your entire life. Now is the time to ensure their finances are protected and well-being in order. Call the law offices of Flynn, Edwards, and O'Neill.
For elder law and Medicaid asset protection, call Jeff Edwards at Flynn, Edwards, and O'Neill. Your lawyers for life.
Forever Memories Funeral Services offers local ownership with deep roots in the community and a caring staff dedicated to serving Sequoyah County and surrounding communities. We provide ceremonies uniquely designed to celebrate the life journey of your loved one. We welcome you to take advantage of all our services, including pre-planning and grief counseling. Forever Memories Funeral Services, bringing family and friends together in a time of loss.
Join the winning team with Gray Brothers and Kubota with preseason kickoff pricing like a Kubota M135 GHDTC coupled with Land Pride's RC3615 rotary cutter to make acres of cleaning up a cinch. Or for the ultimate riding mower experience, try our all-new Kubota Z700 series mowers and get 0% financing for 48 months. Plus, the all-new Kubota BB 4160 and 4180 hay balers are in stock. Get your Kubota preseason kickoff pricing today at Gray Brothers Equipment.
You're watching Black Diamond Football on MixTV.
A to Z Variety in Fort Smith, Arkansas, your one stop for endless options for home decor, furnishings, and more. Shop our wide selection of area rugs, curtains, beds, sofas, mattresses, dining tables, and much, much more. Grab a gift or two while you're here, and don't forget to check out our selection of gifts, apparel, and accessories. A to Z Variety Store, 479-434-5620. Come see us just off Garrison Avenue in Fort Smith.
And we're back here, 4:08 remaining in the ballgame, 23-6. Your score is still tending to Jacob Morse over there, getting some help from the staff over from Hilldale.
You know, Matt, we saw the replay, and it looked like he just kind of got, you know, crunched. He was on the ground, and then a Hilldale player landed on top of him. And so I don't know. They've got a doctor out there tending to him. I don't know what exactly they're doing. If they have is that like a cast? We don't know. We don't have any information at this point. Looks like the entire coaching staff's out there, along with Jacob's mom, and looks like they're trying to talk to him. Looks like they've got his face mask off his helmet, which would maybe suggest they're trying to stabilize.
All right, as they continue to, looks like they got the backboard out here for Jacob Morris as they continue to attend to him. We're going to take another quick commercial break. We'll be right back for MixTV Channel 19.
At Kiki's Country Kitchen, located just west of Sallisaw on Highway 64, enjoy breakfast anytime, along with daily lunch specials, which include chicken fried steak, smoked brisket, fish and chips, and our epic chili cheeseburger. Enjoy generous portions at great prices. Kiki's is open 7 days a week and always has a great selection of made-from-scratch pies and cakes. Check us out on Facebook or come and see us, 3301 West Cherokee in Sallisaw. Kiki's Country Kitchen.
Greenleaf Properties, offering the ultimate in personal, professional, friendly service in real estate to the residents in and around Sequoyah County. From our state-of-the-art website to our service that makes clients feel welcome, confident, and appreciated in one of life's major financial decisions. Visit us online at greenleafprop.com or come by our office anytime, located at 721 West Cherokee in Sallisaw.
Come home to Greenleaf Properties, where the customer always comes first.
I love this building. I mean, why would you tear down history? Let's make it more modern, but yet leave the history and the structure as it is. So I called Buzz, and we did a walk around, and it was he came back with a great bid, and what you're seeing today is what we put together. They did such a great job, always took care of me, always made me feel welcome. They have stability and they have a reputation, and I would highly recommend them.
Did you know that my mom's a superhero? Really? Yeah, when a tornado hits, they call my mom to come help. She races to the scene with her team, and they use their powers to help everyone get their things fixed.
Whoa! Everything okay with your friend back there?
Yeah, he's just never seen a superhero before.
Ask Shelter Agent Randall Baker about Shelter's competitive insurance rates.
Peters Agency in Sallisaw provides case management, home health, provider care, and hospice services. Hospice provides end-of-life care to the terminally ill of all ages. Skilled nurses, certified aides, and other hospice team members make scheduled visits to the patient whether they reside at home, in an assisted or independent living center, or nursing home. Peters Agency is one of only 4 hospice agencies in the state of Oklahoma to be nationally accredited by the Accreditation Commission for Healthcare.
Care with prayer changes things.
Local news, local events, MixTV Channel 19. Holly Borman. Justin Pettit. Local stories that matter. On the scene. News stories happening around you. Tune in each weekday at 6:30 and 9:30. MixTV Channel 19.
At Sallisaw Lumber, we are more than just a lumber yard. We are your full-service lumber company, hardware store, and appliance and flooring center all in one. If you don't find what you need, we'll order it for you. Our guys are standing at the counter ready to wait on you. And if you can't take it with you, we can deliver it to you for only $10. At Sallisaw Lumber, we've not forgot about good customer service. Sallisaw Lumber saves you time, saves you money.
Losing a loved one can be a devastating experience. Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home has been caring for families for more than 100 years. We have 8 licensed funeral directors, 4 pre-arrangement counselors, and 3 locations in Sequoyah County.
When my mother passed away, I called Agent Mallory Martin, and they handled every request and took care of every detail.
Remember, it doesn't cost more to call the best. Let our family serve your family.
New at McDonald's, a slushie sensation. McDonald's Minute Maid slushies in 3 refreshing flavors.
Keep cool this summer with your choice of cherry limeade, orangeade, or fruit punch.
At Charlie's Chicken, you can expect a delicious variety of freshly fried chicken complemented by over 10 home-style side options along with delicious desserts. Enjoy daily specials or a signature combo meal like Charlie's famous chicken chunks. Still want more? Their lunch and evening buffets are served 7 days a week and filled with all your favorites. For those on the go, drop by Charlie's drive-thru window and ask about catering too. Warning, chicken's so good, it'll knock your socks off. Charlie's Chicken in Sallisaw, 720 West Cherokee Avenue.
MixTV Channel 19, your home for Black Diamond Sports.
You're watching Sallisaw's MixTV, Channel 19.
In Sallisaw, see your good neighbor State Farm agent Shannon Van for your insurance and financial needs.
Do you know all the benefits of being a AAA member, like the discounts on insurance for home and auto, great rates on life insurance, or the emergency roadside service that pays for your membership if you only use it once? And AAA can save you up to $600 per year on insurance if your teen completes AAA's parent-taught driver's education program. If you like to be treated like a person and not just a number, then see Misty Bailey, your local AAA insurance agent.
At Diamond Express, we offer quality fuel at a premium price. Ice-cold beverages, snacks, and lottery tickets. But the great deals don't stop there. We are the perfect spot for hot homemade breakfast, a full plate for only $2.99. On that busy lunch break, stop by and grab a meal from our deli. Choose from hamburgers, corn dogs, burritos, and our hand-breaded chicken tenders. Our brand new rewards program saves you money with a sign-up bonus, a birthday bonus, and so much more. Diamond Express, 712 South Kerr Boulevard in Sallisaw.
Big round of applause if Jacob Morris gets loaded up. Hopefully get him better, get him feeling better, and get back to this football game. 23-6 your score. Like I said, 4:08 remaining.
Looks like they're going to give the players a few minutes here to get loosened back up. But I mean, obviously at this point, your thoughts and prayers are with Morris and his family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Matt, you don't want to speculate on anything as to what maybe have happened, so we'll try to get some, information as we can and relay to you guys, but
we are lacking the qualification
right now. I mean, all we know is they did put him on a stretcher and they did take him off in an ambulance, and but we'll try to relay any information we can get. A tough situation for the Diamonds. Now they got to finish a football game here the last 4 minutes and 8 seconds, and you're watching your buddy on the field like that. Matt, we were able to see the play again, and it looked like that Jacob went to make the tackle with his head down, and maybe had a little helmet to helmet contact.
Yeah, it looked like the blocker tried to get lower than him and tried to get down, and then once they hit, kind of got trampled on.
Rolled over him. Here's the play here. We'll take a look at it. There's Jacob there, number 8. He just kind of gets rolled over, and you can see that he's not moving right there.
Teams look to be loose, getting ready to go. Back out there, finish this ball game. 4 minutes left. Finish strong for Jacob. He's had a heck of a game tonight.
He's played
all
well.
over the field.
Played well. He's been all over the place. And, if you're Sallisaw here, you just want to finish strong. You want to come back out and play hard. And you can hear the fans below us, talking about playing for Jacob. And so we'll see. It's a tough spot. As a coach, as a player, it's just a tough spot because you're worried and concerned about your friend or your player, your teammate. Coach Bethel's got his team down there on a knee, still talking.
Don't forget, everybody, catch the replay of tonight's game tomorrow, 10 a.m., and Sundays and Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. on MixTV Channel 19.
Man, I think the holdup now is I don't know if they can play with the ambulance on the track. Presents a safety issue.
Mm-hmm.
And that place, the area where the ambulance came in was just swarmed with kids earlier playing football over there, pickup football, so they had to get that all cleared out, and I bet it's kind of congested again behind it.
Chris, we knew tonight was going to be a tough ball game. It was 23-6, or it's 23-7. The scoreboard's wrong right now.
Right.
It is a 2-score ball game as the ambulance is backing out. Defense has played great. Like you said, they've given up no offensive touchdowns in the second half.
No, the only score in the second half was the pick six by Hilldale. But no, your defense has played, in my opinion, they played outstanding. They gave up a couple of touchdowns early in the game, but they've held their own and they've played well. They've forced 4 turnovers in this game, which is something that was a key for them.
They've been a testament to the aggressiveness
that they talked about. Exactly. So looks like we're ready to go again.
Now he's going to hand off to Winston up the middle, a little cut move. He's going to be able to take it right into the end zone. Kind of a little
and that's going to
a little extracurricular. I'm not so sure he didn't deserve a little bit, but a little too far there from Sallisaw player to get the penalty. But you saw the stoppage at the 1-yard line and the ball, just kind of carrying the ball out there.
Right.
After what just happened, I don't think that's really necessary in this game.
Emotions are running high. It's a good test for these guys. I mean, these are young kids who probably honestly have never been put in this position before to have to come out and play in a football game after something like that happens. So, it's if nothing else, Matt, it's a good teaching moment to say, hey, I know you're emotional. I know you got a lot going on, but you have to be able to control that in a positive way and not let it get the best of you there and show a little bit of unsportsmanlike, action.
And I'm referring to the Hilldale player. I'm not sure that I totally blame Marcus Murray. Just at this point,
right.
You got to keep a cool head.
Well, I'm talking about both players too. I mean, if you're Winston right there, you have to understand what just happened.
The extra point's good, so that'll make it 30-7. Hilldale leads here. 3:52 remaining.
Sallisaw offense needs to take this last drive and work on some things and go down and put a drive together and score here right at the end of the game. Keep working, keep getting better. Mark the penalty off here on the kick.
Which doesn't hurt at all.
You just kick it in the end zone, you take the ball and go run your offense. Because I don't think Hilldale at this point would try to pooch kick it, down, pin them deep. But they may.
And it's like he's going to kick it as far as it'll go through the end zone, near the uprights.
Not quite.
For a touchback.
Blind Diamonds, 1st and 10. Let's go. Right. Ace. Right. Ace. 20. Right. Right. This one.
First and 10, ball at the 20-yard line for the Diamonds. Shotgun formation, Bailey and Williams back there. He's going to hand off to Williams off the left side. He's able to get back to the line of scrimmage, pick up about 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Hunter Williams. Gain about 2 on the play, brings up 2nd and 8.
How do you approach play calling here, Matt, in this drive? Do you try just to run the ball, let the clock run so you guys can
probably
get out of here and start thinking about more important things, how your buddy's doing?
I think at this point, you've kind of seen what you needed to see, and you've worked on what you needed to work on. I don't know if this is the time at this point to do it.
You know those guys' mind has to be
absolutely
just on other things,
3-yard pickup's going to be 3rd down and 5.
You just kind of see it in their body language, walking around.
And I don't blame them one bit. .228 remaining, 3rd down and 5. Then drop back to pass, got a flag route to Didway.
Nice
and
catch.
It's caught at the sideline. Drew Didway shows his hands.
And that's what you've wanted to see from Drew Didway in that tight end position or that split position, that wideout position since he changed.
And on that play, the ball floated long enough for the defensive back to get it. But here's the deal, is you got such a wide frame from Drew Didway, and they're going to call the pass incomplete.
They're going to call it incomplete.
Let's check the McDonald's replay on that.
Well, we don't
catch again. Well, actually, since they're going to go back out there and kick it, we'll just go back
straight
to the punt.
To the punt.
So call it incomplete, but what I was getting at is his frame is so wide and big that the defender can't even get around him to make a play on the ball. And so that positioning for him really will be a factor in the future.
It's a good bounce. That's the bounce you've been looking for all night on those punts. He has the ability, talking about Didway, he has kind of the ability to kind of use that frame as kind of like a post in basketball, where you're just kind of positioning yourself on that defender. And as long as Caden Bailey can make that throw and get it even more close, clearly he shows the ability to go out and make a catch because he does have pretty good hands.
Shotgun formation, 1st down and 10 for the Hornets.
Brought down by the Black Diamonds. Number 54, Josh Wiley.
Be a 6-yard pickup. Wiley on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
.130 remaining in the ball game.
Oh, man.
We have 2 players taking each other out for the Diamonds on that play. They were coming in hard, wanted to get a good hit there.
Good pursuit of the Diamond defense. Like Caden Bailey got hit by his own guy harder than he'd been hit all night.
That'll be tough. He's taking some.
He has been hit tonight. Showed a lot of character, a lot of strength.
Absolutely.
Just sitting back there and taking those hits. And the offensive line's going to tell him, hey, we're going to work on that. We're going to get better. You keep staying in there. You keep throwing. We're going to get better for you.
Fumble! Jace Nicholson steals it away.
And he's
going to take
score.
it into the end zone for a Clark Dorman touchdown.
He just ripped the ball out of his hand for the 5th turnover of the game.
Some momentum to build off for the Black Diamonds, and that's Winston's 3rd or 4th fumble of the game himself.
Hey, if nothing else, with 35 seconds left in the game, that'll get you jazzed up going into the locker room. Get ready for the ride home. Well, if you're the rest of 4A4 and you're watching this film, Winston has the ability. He has the tendency to put the ball on the ground. So if you're out there and you're going to watch some film on this, just strip the ball. He will put it on the ground and fumble.
Extra point's blocked. And we still don't have that extra point we have on there anyway, so it's going to be 30-13. Hilldale on top, 35 seconds remaining in the ball game. That's what you want to see from Jace Nicholson, not giving up.
Yeah, exactly.
Just ripping the ball out of the hands. Before you know it, he was turning around going the other way.
Just a good heads-up play. I mean, he's probably in that pile, and he sees that ball kind of – because, Winston has the tendency to carry the ball out here. He probably saw it, and it's like, hey, I think I'll take it and go score.
$35 seconds left. I assume maybe some onside kick work right here. We've seen it a few times this season. He's getting better. It seems like each time getting that hop timed out.
Oh yeah,
timed out right. It's an art form.
It just takes the one to get that exact hop. There it is.
That was a good kick. 15 just jumped up and stayed in front of it.
I think that's what you're looking for in an onside kick there, though. He does that little double hop. But that's why you got a hands team.
First and 10 from the 49.
And you'd look for Hilldale just to take a knee here.
To avoid another fumble?
Yeah. To avoid the 6th turnover.
First down around midfield for the Hornets. 34 seconds remaining. On top, 30-13.
Looks like they're in the victory formation. Just going to take a knee.
And that will do it for your ball game as they run it out. Let's see when they start that play clock. We may get one more kneel down, and we're not going to. That will do it. 30-12. 30-13. Your final score. Hilldale on top of the Black Diamonds. We're going to take a quick break. Come back. Get your post-game wrap-up. And give you our McDonald's play of the game. 30-13, your final. This is Matt and Chris. We'll be right back. MixTV Channel 19.
On a starless Wednesday night, disaster strikes. The call goes out and Shelter Insurance is on the way. Disaster is helpless against Shelter's awesome powers.
Oh, you're working on Mom's comic book.
It's the graphic novel, Dad.
Okay. The superhero's home and she's got pizza?
Yes!
Find your insurance superhero at shelterinsurance.com.
You can save when you insure both your home and auto with Shelter. See Randall Baker for details.
They were there when you took your first steps. They taught you how to ride a bike. They saved and put you through college. Your parents, they cared for you your entire life. Now is the time to ensure their finances are protected and well-being in order. Call the law offices of Flynn, Edwards, and O'Neill.
For elder law and Medicaid asset protection, call Jeff Edwards at Flynn, Edwards, and O'Neill. Your lawyers for life.
Forever Memories Funeral Services offers local ownership with deep roots in the community and a caring staff dedicated to serving Sequoyah County and surrounding communities. We provide ceremonies uniquely designed to celebrate the life journey of your loved one. We welcome you to take advantage of all our services, including pre-planning and grief counseling. Forever Memories Funeral Services, bringing family and friends together in a time of loss.
Join the winning team with Gray Brothers and Kubota with preseason kickoff pricing like a Kubota M135 GHDTC coupled with Land Pride's RC 3615 rotary cutter to make acres of cleaning up a cinch. Or for the ultimate riding mower experience, try our all-new Kubota Z700 series mowers and get 0% financing for 48 months. Plus, the all-new Kubota BB 4160 and 4180 hay balers are in stock. Get your Kubota preseason kickoff pricing today at Gray Brothers Equipment.
You're watching Black Diamond Football on MixTV.
A to Z Variety in Fort Smith, Arkansas, your one stop for endless options for home decor, furnishings, and more. Shop our wide selection of area rugs, curtains, beds, sofas, mattresses, dining tables, and much, much more. Grab a gift or two while you're here, and don't forget to check out our selection of gifts, apparel, and accessories. A to Z Variety Store, 479-434-5620. Come see us just off Garrison Avenue in Fort Smith.
At Kiki's Country Kitchen, located just west of Sallisaw on Highway 64, enjoy breakfast anytime, along with daily lunch specials, which include chicken fried steak, smoked brisket, fish and chips, and our epic chili cheeseburger. Enjoy generous portions at great prices. Kiki's is open 7 days a week and always has a great selection of made-from-scratch pies and cakes. Check us out on Facebook or come and see us, 3301 West Cherokee in Sallisaw. Kiki's Country Kitchen.
Back with your McDonald's play of the game.
We're going to go with the play down here towards the goal line where, Hilldale was rushing. You can see Caden Bailey got hit on that play as well. Hilldale's rushing. Their defensive ends, so fast all night long, and that was just a great play call that, just to kind of allow that rush to kind of be used against Hilldale in that spot, and that set up a touchdown early in the game when Caden Bailey rolled out and made that great throw to Fulbright in the end zone for the touchdown. So that play we picked for the play of the game because I think, when we talked about in the pregame, Matt, talking about finding an identity offensively, I think that's a good step in the right direction because as a play caller and as a team, you have to kind of see what the defense is doing and make adjustments to that, and I think that's perfect example of Sallisaw being able to make an adjustment and kind of catch Hilldale at what they're trying to do and defensively catch it off guard.
I think they did a lot of that, especially with Bailey, making adjustments throughout the game. That's what you want to see with your young quarterback, or young inexperienced quarterback. And so we improved. We saw some improvements on the field tonight. Defense played good. That last touchdown, I mean, really, we're going to pretend like that never even happened. I mean, with all that went on.
For my purpose, the defense gave up one score or no scores in the second half. They didn't give up a touchdown. They had a pick six in the score here after the injury to Morris. So defensively, we talked to Coach Hawkins before. He preached, I want to get turnovers. I want to get turnovers. He got 5 tonight. 5 turnovers. One led to a score. You
can't ask for anything more than that.
Defensively, they played so well and played well enough to win. We're just going to have to continue to work offensively. I mean, I have some stats here at the end. One that sticks out to me is Caden Bailey was sacked. Caden Bailey was sacked 5 times.
And he was hit many more times.
A lot more. So the offensive line needs to go in, watch this film, and really improve on pass protection. If they're going to go out and they're going to try to throw the ball to score points, which we've talked about they probably need to do, you're going to have to protect your quarterback.
And what we saw tonight was Hilldale bring an element that we haven't seen this year, and the size, going with speed off that end instead of size to match up with the big linemen, big tackles. So expect to see that duplicated by some teams down the road when they watch this film. So we've got to, they got to go back to the drawing board this week with practice, got to work on the pass protection and kind of get that cleaned up a little bit.
And that's it. And like we talked about, it's just a work in progress. I mean, you're searching, you're trying to find stuff that works. They found a few things that work tonight. Fine-tune them during the week in practice. But, guys, obviously the biggest thing tonight is just the safety and of Jacob Morris at the
Absolutely.
injury.
Our thoughts and prayers with Morris and his family. So we tried to get some updates, but we haven't heard anything just yet.
Well, and you don't want to speculate on what happened. And so, but no, thoughts and prayers are with him and his family. And, hopefully he'll be back out there. If not playing, at least back there on the sideline next week, helping out his guys.
Absolutely. Well, our final score, 30-13 tonight. Game was a little closer than that score indicates, and it was a good ball game throughout. Diamonds did not give up one bit, still hustling at the very end with that strip by Jay Stiggleson in the touchdown.
For me, that's a huge play. because that just showed their gut and their grit and their determination to not let something like that kind of determine how they're going to end the game. So, yeah, absolutely.
Well, we're going to be back at 7 o'clock kickoff, be in Tulsa Rogers on Thursday of next week at Booker T Stadium. So if you can't make the game, we're going to try to stream it again on Facebook. You got it on MixTV Channel 19, on the app. Many different ways you can watch us next week. You can watch the replay tomorrow at 10 a.m., Tuesdays, and is it Wednesdays? Tuesday, Wednesday?
At 6:30.
At 6:30. And catch the replay of the ball game. So we appreciate everybody watching tonight. It's been a great game. Had fun. Good ball game. Good job by the Black Diamonds. We'll see them next week on Thursday. And we'll see you then. For MixTV Channel 19, I'm Matt Merrill alongside my partner, Chris Sharp.
You're watching Sallisaw's MixTV Channel 19.